You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. Whoa, on me, you know I'm the one and only. All them other ones is phony, moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure on me. I ain't never getting cold feet, straight to where I'm gon' be. I got no time to debate, I put my reps in like every day. I keep it moving, I don't like the wait. I just keep adding these wins to the plate. I ain't worried about a setback, with a loss I'ma get back. Going up on a jetpack, all the haters you can sit back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. Whoa, on me, you know I'm the one and only. All them other ones is phony, moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure on me. I ain't never getting cold feet, straight to where I'm gon' be. I got no time to debate, I put my reps in like every day. I keep it moving, I don't like the wait. I just keep adding these wins to the plate. I ain't worried about a setback, with a loss I'ma get back. Going up on a jetpack, all the haters you can sit back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. We go, yeah, at the top of the class on a roll, hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah, on a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. right after ATB. Where's my ATB gang out? Let me know in the chat, guys. How did DZ treat you today? Was he a good boy or was he a bad boy? You let me know in the chat. But shout out to the ATB gang. We love you guys. But welcome back to another great I always want to say episode, but welcome back to another great stream, guys. We got a lot to look at. Obviously, light down, guys. Light down. We got a lot to look at today, guys. Let me just fix this light real quick. There we go. Okay. Bada boom, baby. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We got another great show for you. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. Is this just another bear market dead cat bounce, or have we hit the bottom? Are we going to rip through our low volume gap and get this 28 to 30K Bitcoin? We're going to take a look at it. We're going to take a look at some other things as well that could kind of give us a little bit of insight to whether Bitcoin is going to get that breakout or if we're going to come down and make that lower low. So it's going to be a really good episode. I always say episode. Good stream, guys. Good show. But welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Who do we got in here today? We got 231 people, 54 likes, guys. Smash that like button if you want to spin the wheel of pain and pleasure for your chance to win some free NFTs. Every 100 likes we get gives you one spin on the wheel. Every spin has two chances for a giveaway, so smash up that like button. I do believe we're already giving away 33 NFTs. So let's see if we can run that number up just a little bit more. We will be announcing the winners tonight. Mods, if you guys could throw the videos that everybody has to like and comment on to enter into the giveaway. If you guys are not in the giveaway yet, go ahead and click on those links, leave a like, drop a comment, and you will be a subscriber and you will be entered in to win the giveaway. But then go back and watch the videos because there's a whole lot of value in them. A couple Lux Algo videos. We got the Lux Algo tutorial, and then we got the Lux Algo trading strategy. We're going to be making a lot more Lux Algo material content for you guys here because we are absolutely loving Lux Algo. Super powerful indicator. So go check out those videos for sure. And hey, it will give you an entrance into the giveaways. But before we jump into it, guys, let's go ahead and say what is up to chat. And look at that, guys. We got another super chat. I'm going to have to get used to these guys. Shout out to Hey Noodle saying, wife wanted to watch something spicy for Freaky Friday. I show her Frankie drawing double bottoms on his naked chart. Ooh, baby, I'm going to have to pull up a naked chart there for you, Hey Noodle. Shout out, man. Thank you for the super chat. You are too funny, my man. Thank you for being in here again. You're in here a lot, and I definitely appreciate that. Just trying to get my lighting here, guys. Dealing with a bright window. As you guys know, we do have a home studio, an official home studio in the works. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit myself with this light, but we're going to turn it down just a little bit so we're not completely blown out there. But thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go ahead and see what is going on in chat. You guys had me dying. So I think Yazin was saying that he said he would be twerking to this beat if he weren't driving. Hey, that is a fire beat. We love that music. It's by a group called Light Music with a Z. So super cool song. But you guys had me dying. I was cracking up at chat earlier. Let's go ahead and see who we got in here. We've got Dark Crash, what is going on? Thank you for being back here. Josh, what is going on with the donut emojis? Let's get some bagel emojis in there too. Shout out to you, brother. Dotsoft Gaming and Crypto, what is going on? I like the sunglass emoji. AZTV, welcome back. Thank you for being here, my man. I appreciate you. Let's see, Brad, we talked about how to say your name yesterday. Brad Guidel is, I think, what we landed on. Shout out to Brad. Let me know if I got that right in the chat. Shout out to you, Brad. Thank you for being in here again. Stephanie Mallet, what is going on? Stephanie Mallet Productions, are you in TV? Let me know. I'm a TV guy myself. Chemistry Bro, welcome back. Good to see you again, brother. He says, in an ETH scalp short right now, looking for break of this ascending channel. We're in on the 15-minute. Chemistry Bro, we will take a look at that for you. Absolutely. Unforgettable name. What is going on? Bryce Byers, what is up? Let's scroll down here and get a few more people in here. Shout out to Crypto Billy with the super chat. $1.99. Thank you for that, sir. It says, let's see Frankanosaurus on the chart today. Hey, Crypto Billy, just because you requested it, we're going to draw some really cool formations because there's actually a very rare formation on the 4-hour right now, and it might be a dino pattern. Shout out to you, Crypto Billy. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the mods. Thank you for everything you guys do. You guys make my life a lot easier. And shout out to Captain Kirk's name. Captain Kirk's name today is Up Your Nose with a Rubber Hose. I don't know who you're talking about there, Captain Kirk, but I agree with you. Shout out to Captain Kirk, Crypto Billy, Rob the Crypto Snog, Tyler Durden, Crypto Anon, Tony D Petty Crypto. I think that's everybody. I hate to name all the mods because I'm afraid I'll miss one, and they do not deserve to be missed, but we do have a lot of them now. But shout out to all the mods. Absolute best mods in the game. We were talking about this recently. The Frankie Candles, the CandleMafia mods are an elite type of mod. These are not just regular YouTube mods that hop in and moderate the chat. They are an elite group of mods, and I am blessed to have them on my team. So shout out to the mods. We love you. Sean, what is going on? Yo, Frankie, what up, bro? Let's rip shorts, brah. Let's go, Sean. I appreciate you for being in here. Thank you for being here, man. Fred, what is going on? Hey, Frankie, how you doing? Fred, I'm doing good. How are you doing, my man? Today's energy is brought to you by this silver and blue can. This is just good old sparkling water. I was listening to some Andrew Tate, and he was saying that if I want to drive a Bugatti, I got to drink some sparkling water. So I got this, it's actually extra hydrating sparkling water imported from Australia, where the most hydrating water comes from and the most bubbly of bubbles. So shout out to Andrew Tate. What's going on, Alex O Crypto? We live Frankie Otter life. Let's go. Hashtag otter life. I do feel otters are my spirit animal. Anonymous, what's going on up your nose with a bowl of sauce? Let's go. A little bit of macaroni up your sauce with some macaroni. Let's go. Shout out to Anonymous. Let's see. Who else we got? Awesome. What is going on? Hi from Cryptrust EU, bro. What is going on? I saw somebody said the UK was in here. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in outside of the United States. We love our US gang, but we also love our across the seas gang. Shout out to you guys. Neil, what is going on? Lane Hughes, as always. Sorry I'm late. Been out paddleboarding. Hey, Lane, I can't hate on you paddleboarding, man. Paddleboarding's awesome. I've only done it a couple times. But shout out to you, Lane. Thank you for being here. D Petty, what is up? Yap. Shout out to you, brother. Let's see. Shout out to D Petty Crypto. Way cooler than Rob. Oh God, the mods are beefing in chat, guys. Look out. Don't get caught in the middle of that. Chusei Crypto, what is going on? Alex O Crypto, D's 2.0 with the fire pig. I appreciate you, D's. Welcome back, man. Thank you for being here. Connor Collins and NBF, what is up? Thank you guys for tuning in. And without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into the charts. So here we are. I think you guys can hear me now. I think I fixed that audio problem we had yesterday where you guys couldn't hear me for the first part of the stream there. Or the first part of when we shared our screen. But first off, guys, shout out to Crypto Billy. I just want to show you guys this very, very rare dinosaur pattern that we have going on here. We got one hump, right? And very important that we come right here for the second hump. You get your serrated bumps right here, and then you have your head, right? You have your head, and then long neck coming down. These are your feet. Right? These are your feet. This is very important for that formation, right? You come on. This is a smooth belly dinosaur pattern, right? Where you have the spiky top with the smooth bottom, right? Smooth bottom and no tail. There's no tail, which would make this a very bearish pattern. Shout out to Crypto Billy, somebody making an NFT. I'm just kidding, guys. Shout out to Crypto Billy. I had to do it. He sent the super chat. I had to do it. But guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the charts here on the daily. Let's kind of just break down what we got going on. Do we want to start with the longer time frames or the shorter? Let's start with the longer time frames as we typically do here. Where'd my OBS go? There we go. Boom. Okay. So on the daily, guys, I know it seems like a lot is going on with Bitcoin, but to be 100% honest, let's go shout out. Oh, who said it? I forget who said it. Here's the naked chart, guys. We're pulling up the naked charts today. But not much has happened, guys. Not much has happened. I know there's a lot of stuff that's kind of looks like there's a lot of stuff that looks like it's happening on the chart here. But we're essentially just kind of just binging and bonging, going sideways. Not too much to happen. I know a lot of people are saying they're seeing some form of a falling wedge here. They wouldn't be wrong. See, the thing is, I think it was someone in the office. Someone recently was telling me like, "Hey, do you see that rising wedge on the daily?" And I do. The thing with this, and it's kind of the same thing with the bear flag too. We were talking about this, how it is kind of looking like a bear flag. I mean, it does look like a textbook bear flag. However, the one thing you want to realize here is, if you look at all these bear flags, guys, right? We had one here. We had one, this was the big one. Everybody thought everyone's higher highs, or higher lows. And I'm just like, bear flag. And we dumped down, right? They have been working amazingly, right? We bear flag, we drop, we bear flag, we drop, we bear flag, we drop. This is looking like a bear flag. It is looking like an ascending wedge. But these things are right until they're not. That's why you don't want to just trade based off of one thing. Because if you're trading based off of just patterns here, you would just be shorting this bear flag. And the reason you don't want to do that is because there's much more to know here. There's much more to the story than just the pattern, right? And you could look at things such as the higher time frames, the RSI being super oversold. You could look at, Market Cipher B. We're starting to get bottom signals on Market Cipher B at this point. So this bear flag ascending wedge isn't necessarily the same as ones that we were getting up here, just because the market is in a different place, if that makes sense. We weren't very oversold on the weekly here. On these other bear flag, the bear flag over here, we were not very oversold on the weekly. We might have been oversold, but not super oversold. So, down here, we're in a different point in the market. So, with the bear flags, with the ascending wedges or the rising wedges, they're right until you get to the bottom, right? They're right until they're wrong, which obviously, you want to take into account. So I just wanted to point that out because I know a lot of people are talking about, could it be a rising wedge that's going to break down? Sure. Totally could play out. But you want to realize that this bear flag is not in the same market environment as this one, and definitely not in the same market environment as this one. So we are in a different place here. So anyone seeing these and super panicking, you want to take note of them, right? They're bearish patterns, but you do want to realize that there are other things that are kind of, pointing to a fact that we could be hitting a local bottom. And if you guys were watching the stream yesterday, maybe even hitting the actual bottom. Now, I'm not saying we definitely hit the bottom, but, if you guys want to check out my video talking about our possibility of potentially hitting the bottom, you guys could check that video out. If somebody could link it, that would be great. But definitely a possibility. There are some things pointing to this being the bottom. Obviously going to be very, very dependent on the macro. If things go crazy in the world, obviously black swan events happen, charts go out the window, things dump. So you just want to keep that in mind. But let's get into our analysis here. Now, on the daily, let's take a look at what we have. This is the 2 hours, so let's go over to the daily. Bada boom. Here we go. All right. Again, guys, levels are still remaining the same, as we are basically in the same spot we were yesterday, right? Yesterday we were here, now we're here. But purple box, guys, this is the level that we need to break. Once we break this level here at about 24,870, I don't want to harp on this too often or too long because we went over this a lot yesterday. But 24,870, if we crack that and can get out of this box, obviously going to get a quick move up to about 28 to 30K. That's all due to a big volume gap that we have here. I've gone over it a ton of times on the channel. Just for anybody who's tuning in that might be new, this is the volume gap we're talking about. Typically, price moves very quickly through these, right? You don't have any, volume here, so there's no support or resistance holding you up or holding you down. So when you could see that, obviously exemplified here by that big drop down. And if we could break into this low volume gap, we probably will get a very quick move up. We've been talking about this forever. Bitcoin has been knocking on this door, since about here, right? We thought maybe we're going to break it here. This is on July 20th, so pretty long time ago. And then it's like, oh no, lower low. Oh no, now we're not. So we've just been knocking on this door, guys. So it's kind of the same song and dance. This level remains the same. We got to get over here to get that quick move up to 28 to 30K. And that's kind of going to be the focus here of the stream. We're going to kind of talk about, is Bitcoin going to get this breakout, and what things could hold it back? Things could push it up? Why have we seen Ethereum and the altcoins rip as much as they have? And why is Bitcoin still just stuck in its range? So we're going to focus on that and talk about that a lot today. Ronak Patel, I appreciate that super chat. Shout out to you, man. It doesn't say anything, but I appreciate that super chat. Thank you very much. Just supporting the channel. We love you, man. We appreciate that. Let's see. Buy the dip and sell the rip. Flat smack. Louder for the people in the back. I'm going to go ahead and pin that, my man. Guys, go check out that pinned comment if you're looking for some really, really good trading advice. Short, buy the dip, sell the rip, baby. Let's go. Excuse me. So levels remain the same here, guys. Now, as far as Market Cipher B, let's go ahead and take a look here. And I don't have to hide. I don't have to keep moving the chart over because I am now on this side of the screen and not on this side of the screen. But some things we want to keep an eye out on. If you guys saw me on the BitBoy Crypto morning stream, you will know that we were pointing out, obviously, confirmed money flow crossover into the green. But one thing you do want to realize here is that you are getting your momentum waves coming to the downside here very clearly. Obviously, Mrs. Candle's in the house, guys. But you have your momentum waves. I mean, this is getting close to potentially getting invalidated, but not yet. Getting pretty close there. You could potentially, you're getting close to invalidating this, but if you start printing a red dot here and this momentum wave does not come up any further, you could potentially be putting in a pretty big bearish divergence on the daily time frame. So you have your higher highs here, your lower highs here. So that is one thing to keep an eye on. If we print this red dot, even if the bearish divergence gets invalidated and we just get a red dot, that would likely bring us down a bit. And this is, as you guys can see, this VWAP is starting to come down towards that zero line. So something just to keep an eye on. But money flow crossover into the green, that does not look bad, guys. Again, you want to be careful in a bear market because sometimes you can get like a little fake out pump into the green and then you just come down into a bigger red wave. But to be 100% honest with you guys, with Ethereum being the market leader, absolutely ripping, coming in at about $1,900 right now, it is, in my opinion, looking pretty good, right? Ethereum had that money flow crossover before Bitcoin. We saw Ethereum rip. Are we going to get Bitcoin to follow? And we're going to touch on that, like I said, a lot today. It's kind of going to be the focus of what we're talking about. But as far as levels, these levels remain the same. Let's go ahead and let's go down to the lower time frames real quick and have a little chat here, guys. So we had this 15-minute bearish divergence, as you guys can see. Right here, you have a high, our lower high, a high, and a higher high. There's your bearish divergence on the 15-minute, and you also got it on the 4-hour. We were talking about this yesterday on the stream. I was in a short on this yesterday, wrote it down on the 4-hour bear div, put my stop loss. I brought my stop loss into profit last night before I went to sleep because I was in the green, so I just wanted to lock in those profits. It was a risk-free trade, and I got stopped out. I got stopped out in profit in my sleep, and then price just came down a little bit more, so I missed out on some of those gains. But hey, a win is a win. That's why I always recommend when you get into profit, move your stop loss, take some money off the table, move your stop loss to your entry point, get deeper into profit, then drag your stop loss into profit. But I did get stopped out in profit last night, unfortunately. Missed out on a little bit of these gains. But coming back down to the lower time frames, you guys will, obviously, we were talking about in the Discord, let's see, in the Discord yesterday, message failed to load. Interesting. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and see. Or no, we did not. Or no, I guess we just talked about it on the stream, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So we were talking about that 4-hour bear div. Got stopped out in my sleep. Unfortunately, they attack when you're not paying attention. But now we're above this level here of 23,869, guys, and we are coming back and currently bearishly retesting this this purple box again. Right? We were bearishly retesting it here, came down right to our target. Right? We were looking for this drop. I told you guys the next level to watch would be 23,869, and then we went to the concert to go see The Weeknd, and I checked my phone and I was like, boom, look at that, we're sitting right at the level, and then we finally broke it, came down, and now we're back above it, right? So goal here, right, for the bullish case is we want to break into this purple box. Again, not too much volume inside of this purple box, so we could get a quick move back up to test these this level right here, 24,870. So essentially the levels are the same, guys. Kind of the same thing we were looking at yesterday. Not too much has changed. Kind of falling asleep at these charts. But with that being said, looking at the lower time frame money flow in the green on the 10-minute, the 12-minute is starting to come out. 15-minute starting to round off here. Your 24-minute kind of coming out. Your 30-minute is coming up, right? Your money flow is coming up towards the green. 1 hour, you are pretty thick in the green there on the 1 hour. And then your 2 and 3 hour are kind of flat. And you are currently printing a green dot on your 4 hour. So really here, guys, the bearish case, some things to keep an eye on. The 16-hour bearish divergence has confirmed on Bitcoin. This was something we were talking about this morning on Ben's live stream, looking for those lower highs, looking for those higher highs. We do have a bearish divergence on the 16-hour. We are printing a green dot. We are printing a green candle here, so maybe this one gets rejected and we wind up coming down off this 16-hour bear div. However, if you look at the last time we had our bear div on the 16-hour, it did bring us down about 8%. We did this yesterday. If we come down about 8% from here, where's that bring us? Brings us right down to this local golden pocket, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and extend this out just in case we come back down. But key levels to watch, guys, remain the same. Let's come on to our other chart here. And now this is just a different chart. So the same thing, Bitcoin chart, just with some different levels here. You could see we are reclaiming a local golden pocket here. But I did this on the morning stream, guys. If you go, here we go. I told you guys I was bringing out the naked charts today. But you could kind of see, right? Actually, I don't want to remove everything. I just want to turn on. There you go, right? So we have our spider lines. We are essentially just kind of respecting these spider lines, right? This is kind of the range we're in. You can see here, we came through the spider line, and then we held it as support, and then we come up to this spider line, back down, and then we touch this spider line. Now we're working our way back up. Are we going to get that move back up towards this spider line up here, coming in at about 24, almost 25K, 24,900 is where that spider line comes up to. But the main levels to watch here, guys, they remain the same. I feel like I sound like a broken record, but they do. They remain the same. Things are just kind of boring right now until they're not, right? It's usually when you start getting bored with Bitcoin that things absolutely start to rip. So the main levels to watch here, if we could hold this local golden pocket, that would be a plus. But major levels, this daily level at 23,851 is a major level. You obviously have that spider line right underneath coming in at about 23,690. 23,695, right? And then if we do get a big move to the downside, if that 16-hour bear div absolutely dumps us down, the major level that I am watching is still this value area high at 22,985. This remains the very strong level that I want to stay above if we are going to continue higher. If we start breaking this level, this is where I start looking down to much lower levels, down to closer to 22, and then 20K is this point of control, and then potentially even all the way back down to around 19K, where our value area low is, with the confluence of this spider line. So as long as we could stay above that value area high, I am not worried about any of these levels. So we're not really that close to that right now, but that is still the major level. If we could stay above that, I am remaining bullish. If we break below that, I am going to flip pretty bearish, expecting potential tests of this 20,873 area or even this 19K area. But as long as we stay above that, I am feeling pretty good for a continued move to the upside. And again, guys, volume profiles are your best friend, right? You could pull a volume profile just in this little range that we're trading in, and you can see you have your point of control right here, your value area high, which is basically at the bottom of this purple box, right? So this is kind of what's happening. I always say volume profiles are, I want to short the market. JT, I am with you, my man. I want to short too. I want this thing to go down to zero so I could buy it up super cheap, or buy more super cheap. But just to look here, guys, kind of what we have going on. I'm actually going to turn some of this stuff off. We'll just leave it. That's going to take too long. But if you take a look here, I'm just going to delete some of these arrows and some of these lines. It gets too messy. I'm going to get rid of this, get rid of that. Okay. And I'm actually going to get rid of this level too. Boom. Okay. So as you can see, our value area high level is also the value area low for this range that we're trading in. This value area high is from a larger range that we were trading in, but this local range right here is, you do have the confluence, right? So it's the value area low of this range and the value area high of our larger range. But just so you guys can kind of see what happens. Like I say, volume profiles are like an X-ray view into the market. You can see that, how come every time we come into this low volume box, why do we keep coming back down? And it's because you could see that we're coming out of the value area and getting sucked back into the value area, right? And you guys know that when you get sucked out of the value area and sucked back in, it is likely that you come back down to your value area low or your point of control. Now, going to be recording a video probably next week on how to trade different types of volume profiles, because you guys can see sometimes you have a big node, a big high volume node here, and then a big high volume node here. Some of them just have one big high volume node. Some of them have a big high volume node up here and then no volume down there. So there's different ways to trade different volume profiles, and I'm going to make a tutorial on expanding on that a little bit. But you can see, right, we come into the purple box, we're out of the value area, we get sucked back into the value area. And then right here, you come up, you got rejected by the value area. And then here, you come out of the value area, and then you get sucked back in toward that point of control. And now we are currently testing this value area high. So if we can break out of this value area high and continue to see more volume come in up here. We could potentially start holding these levels or maybe even shooting through them, but you want to have new volume come in. I remember on one of our streams recently, I brought you guys through the bar replay tool to kind of run through the volume profile so you guys can see that when price breaks out, obviously, because you guys are probably thinking, right? Well, if you come out of the value area and you always get sucked back into the value area, how does price ever move up? And the answer to the question is the value area will move, right? So if you come above this value area high and you start to range, you will see new volume start to get formed on the volume profile, and then your value area will shift up, right? And I showed you guys that on bar replay one day, and I think it was pretty saucy. I think you guys were loving that, because I think it kind of turned a lot of light bulbs on for a lot of people. So that's kind of how it works. But you can see we are testing that value area high right now. So if we could crack up above that and potentially start getting some new volume coming in here, we could potentially hold this and work our way, flip this to support, and get out of this purple box to get the move up. So these are the levels I'm watching, guys. Again, I've shared these charts 100 times. They're in the free Discord. If you guys are not in the free Discord, make sure you get in there. Tons of free value. I share all my charts. We put TA in there almost every day. If not, it's very often. There's a ton of really good traders in there. It's a great place to learn. And if you're trying to learn how to trade, one of the best things you can do are, obviously follow people you trust. Obviously our channel, you guys know we collaborate with a ton of other TA YouTubers. We trust, these are good people that we associate with. So you want to follow good people, but also just being in a trading group and kind of hanging out in there with people always talking TA, always talking trading. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? Here's a little bit of life sauce for you guys. Get your jar of sauce. Get your whatever, get your whatever you're using to hydrate, and get ready for this sauce, guys. You're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, right? You guys have probably heard that saying before. It's kind of the same thing with this, right? If you get into a trading group that you like, right? And listen, CandleMafia, we have a great Discord. Like I said, there's tons of free value. We have a lot of good traders in there, a lot of good technical analysts, all sharing ideas. But even if it's another group, maybe it's multiple groups, the more time you spend hanging out with these people, even if it's just virtually or in a Discord, the more stuff you'll pick up, right? You'll see stuff constantly. You'll see the same thing come up. You might see people talking about bearish divergences or whatever it is, a certain indicator, something like this. And this is how you pick it up, right? If you want to get good at something, especially trading in TA, you want to completely surround yourself with it and absorb it over time, right? It's kind of like... you want to get obsessive over it, right? Like this is kind of how anything I attack in life that I want to get good at, you have to obsess over it. And in order to obsess over something, you have to love what you're doing. So if you really like TA and you love to trade and you really, really want to become a profitable trader, I recommend that you eat, sleep, drink, and breathe crypto and TA and trading, right? So being in these trading groups can be very, very beneficial for you just to learn, right? You don't even have to interact. You could just lurk, right? And you will learn a ton seeing people talk. And eventually you'll pick it up. So I don't even know how I got on that tangent, guys. But again, if we can get out of this purple box, that's where we get our quick move. And with that money flow crossover on the daily, I do think it looks pretty good. Now, on the morning stream today on Ben's channel, I was talking about how it's important to have a multi-dimensional view of the markets, right? You don't just want to be looking at Bitcoin to predict these markets. You want to be looking at other things such as the DXY, the stock market, the SPY, the things that we typically look at here on the channel, as well as a lot of other people. But there's many things that you could keep an eye on, right? So I do want to go ahead and take a look at the DXY really quickly here. Now, here we go, right? This is kind of exactly what we were... This is what we were looking at for a while now. For a couple weeks, we were seeing that this bearish divergence was forming. I know it's going to be repetitive for people who tune in all the time, but I'm going to repeat it just really, really quick. We are in this ascending channel here, right? I'm going to go to the 4-hour just to zoom in a little bit, right? And you could see this channel is respected. You get support at the bottom of the channel. You get the resistance at the top, support, resistance. This wasn't at the top, but you got support, resistance, support. But here's the thing. We are breaking out of this channel, which would be bullish for Bitcoin. Then we came in, then we came out. Now we are out. We bearishly retested. We are out of that channel. So this is bullish, right? The fact that we've broken out of this channel with that weekly bearish divergence, that's double bullish for Bitcoin. But I was telling you guys, watch out for this horizontal support, because even if we break out, we do have this support right underneath us, and we could potentially get a bounce, and then boom, boom. Now we have a bounce here with money flow coming up on the 4-hour, and you also have snake eyes on the 4-hour, which would be bullish as well. Now your VWAP is coming down. Whoops. Your VWAP, get rid of that. Your VWAP is coming down on the 4-hour, right? So that is indicative of a cool off, but again, at very strong support here. So this is looking, you can see you get the snake eyes here. You get a big move up. You get the snake eyes here. We did get a decent move up. So this might be played out, but you have money flow coming up, which would be bearish for Bitcoin. But I would say with the breakout of this channel, on top of the daily money flow coming out, that's pretty bullish to me. Let's turn on Market Cipher A. We got any blood diamonds or yellow X's or anything on these lower time frames? Let's see. Not really, but you can see we are holding this horizontal level of support. So this, I would say, leans bullish for Bitcoin, right? Because we had that breakout of the channel with the weekly divergence and the daily money flow coming out. It does look, I would say, a little more bullish for Bitcoin, in my opinion, as of right now. So that is another thing you could keep an eye on, and just kind of you could kind of see like, oh, we're coming down to support. We might bounce. We might get a little dip for Bitcoin. So it's just another thing you could keep your eye on. Now let's go ahead and I want to take a look at Ethereum, guys, because it does seem that Ethereum is, well, it doesn't seem, it is that Ethereum has been the market leader here for the recent past, right? And you could see this. It just does not want to slow down, guys. This thing just hops on top of, it pops up, flips things to resistance, pops up, flips it to support, pops up, flips it to support, and pops up, right? But you can see, we talk about this a lot, right? And this is kind of, we're getting into the meat and the potatoes of the stream here. This is the range, right? This is our range that we're in. We talk about this a lot. Ethereum obviously blasted out of its range, right? We came back up to our previous area of consolidation here, and we're just waiting. We have a lot of coins doing that, right? We have a ton of coins that have gotten their breakout and come up to this level, and Bitcoin is just lagging. It's just really lagging, and the question is, are we going to see Bitcoin pop up? And you could see, right, if you just zoom out here, we're still kind of just stuck down here looking for that move up to this previous area of consolidation. It just hasn't happened yet for Bitcoin. And the question is, will it happen? And I would say, just because Ethereum has been the market leader, and shout out Crypto Billy, ETH to the moon, baby. Just because ETH has been leading so well here, I do have to lean towards that. I do think that potentially Bitcoin could wind up following suit. Now, we are seeing rebounds, big bounces in a lot of other things. Let's check in on the SPY. So you could see, I mean, even the SPY is looking pretty good. We're getting big moves on a lot of things, right? And look at this. This trend line just got tested so many times. This trend line has been trusty for a while on the channel here. This line has been, when did this go back? This goes back to March. I mean, that's not February. I mean, that's only a couple months after we started the channel. This thing has just been tried and true almost since we started the channel. But you have even the SPY that was approaching strong resistance. We were talking about this yesterday. We started to flip it, and we're continuing up, right? So the SPY is breaking resistance, getting its breakout, getting a move to the upside. Ethereum is making its moves, and we have a lot of altcoins making its moves, and Bitcoin is just dragging its feet. So just because of everything getting its breakout, I do feel that Bitcoin does have a good chance, especially with the money flow crossover on the daily confirmed in the green, that we could potentially get this move up. And looking at the 2-day here as well, money flow, nice curvature on that money flow on the 2-day. So this doesn't look too bad in my opinion, and it also would make decent sense for Bitcoin to get a move to the upside here. So I do think there is a chance. You got the SPY breaking resistance and continuing higher. You've got Ethereum completely breaking its range, coming up to our target, right? We are above our last target. Our last target for ETH for this relief pump was about 1,800, and we are now above that. Our next target is about 2,000. I don't have a level there, but I guess we could draw it right now. Next target is $2,000 for ETH. And I mean, we're getting up there, guys. We are almost there. And we're going to talk about, where we can look for pullbacks as well, because nothing goes up in a straight line. Obviously, ETH's been on a rip. So we're going to take a look at the bearish stuff too. But I just kind of want to touch on the bullish stuff because I think even if we do come down to get lower lows, or even come down on to retest the lows for Bitcoin, if we are going to come down and maybe test this spider line one more time before coming up, I do think there's a good chance that we come up before we go down, if we are going to go down. And another thing you guys want to realize, I know a lot of people are feeling like they missed the bottom. This is for, maybe we could clip this. This would be good micro content. For people who think they missed the bottom for Bitcoin, I want to point something out here. We're going to go to the 2-hour chart. Now, when you're looking at this 2-hour chart, right, it's up and to the right, right? This is a decent move to the upside, and everyone's going, oh my God, I missed the bottom. I missed the bottom. Oh no, I should have bought down here. Now we're all the way up here. And people are saying, are we going to come back down? I should have put all my money in here. I didn't DCA. Do I get in? Do I get out? And the thing I'm going to say to you guys is, you hashtag pullback. Shout out to Brad. The thing I want to say here is it's important to realize that you're not ever going to catch the bottom. If you catch the bottom, it's because of luck, right? You could try to get close to the bottom. I'm not saying you can't get close to the bottom, but to know exactly where the bottom is very hard, right? Maybe you catch it by luck once in a while, but it's very hard to do. And the one thing I want you guys to realize here is I know that it's easy to feel like you missed the bottom when Bitcoin is up 41%, but zoom out. I want you guys to zoom out. Did I miss the bottom? Oh my God. Here's what I want to point out is this is why I preach dollar cost averaging. And, I was actually, shout out to my dad. I hope my dad is watching this because this actually, I could kind of explain this. My dad was talking about, he was just kind of asking me, like, do you think we're going lower? Do you think we're going to go higher? Yes, my dad is a crypto investor. I actually think my dad actually, I think my dad invested in Ethereum before I did. I'm not going to lie, guys. But listen, I was talking to my father, and he was saying, do you think we're going lower? Did we miss the bottom? Now I feel like, I'm wasting buying up here. Granted, he's buying mostly Ethereum, but we use Bitcoin as a general gauge for the entire market, right? So there's a lot of people are like, hey, well, like, what about ETH? Why you're only talking about Bitcoin? It's because most things rely on Bitcoin, except for really right now, ETH is kind of leading things, obviously. But here's the thing, guys. Zoom out. If you are a believer in Bitcoin and you think we're going into another bull run, right? And let's say conservatively, you can rip up. We'll go super conservative, right? Let's assume that, Bitcoin's going to be lackluster next cycle and you're going to go up and we're not even going to hit 100K. I think we personally will. That's my opinion. But let's just say we hit 80K. That's the next all-time high. I think it'll be higher than that, but let's just be super conservative. 80K, right? This is our next target, right? 81K. Let's see. Bitcoin in the next bull cycle tops out at 81K. Again, I'm not saying it's going to. This is not a guess. This is literally just being super conservative to prove my point. This is why dollar cost averaging is so important. It's because look where you're buying in. Even if you bought in right here, right? You bought all your money right here. Are you going to care when Bitcoin goes on an absolute rip, right? We go into another bull market. Boom, 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 right? And then maybe we blow off and then we come down into another bear market, right? This is very rough, guys. When you're all the way up here, I say this all the time. Are you going to care if you bought your Bitcoin here or here? Are you going to be crying over that tiny difference? Or are you just going to be ecstatic because you essentially bought the bottom and now you're at the top? This is important to put it into perspective, right? And then, some people say, dollar cost averaging, you could wind up just dollar cost averaging higher and higher and higher and higher. And I get that. That's a good argument. But the thing is you gotta, that's why it's important to have a plan, right? If you guys watch the channel, I talked about how the great times to accumulate is when, historically has been when the weekly is in the red, right? And if you come all the way back here, we could come all the way back here to 2015 when we were in the red, and you can see, right? We're in the red here. Now, this was our bottom right here, but if you were dollar cost averaging, sure, maybe you bought a little up here, but then you bought a little down here, and then you bought a little down here, and maybe you didn't even catch the bottom. Maybe you totally missed the bottom, and then you bought a little bit right here. And then you bought a little bit right here. And then you bought a little bit right here. But, now you're in the green, right? So you picked when you were going to dollar cost average. Whatever, we can include this too. You pick when you're going to dollar cost average, right? You don't just want to keep dollar cost averaging all the way up, but this kind of gives you a gauge on when to start and stop dollar cost averaging. So just to compare this for people who think they missed the bottom, I just want to show you. You're in the red here. You're in the, sorry guys, I want to make sure the bat phone is not ringing. Okay. But yeah, you want to make sure that, and it's a great argument, right? Because then you wind up dollar cost averaging higher and higher, but you're not dollar cost averaging forever. When you are down from an all-time high, right? When you're down 84%, that's a good time to buy, right? Even if you're up down 70%, 71%, 65%, you're still, even if you were dollar cost averaging all the way up here, right? You would feel at the time, if you were buying right here, that you bought the top. But then just zoom out to the next bull run. Do you think anybody cared if they were bought? You can't even see it here. It's just completely flat. When you're up here, you're not going to care if you bought, let's measure. If you bought, let me just get rid of these lines real quick. Guys, this is the juice right here. Okay, this is the sauce, baby. This is the sauce. This is that penny vodka. You know what I'm saying? But you missed the bottom, right? Right now, Bitcoin is up about 40-something%, right, from the bottom. You're up 250% right here. Now, obviously, Bitcoin was a much younger asset down here, but you'd missed the bottom, and then it pumped 250%. And if you bought at this 228% pump, you still would have been buying the bottom. So I just want to put that in perspective. And it's the same thing here in 2018, right? The bottom was here. Now let's measure this, right? From the bottom to this little pump right here. That's 35%. That's similar to what we're up right now. Are you going to care if you bought it here? If you see it here and now it's up here? If you think this is too late to buy, look at the gains you missed out on, right? Look at this. And you were upset about missing down here and buying up here, right? So, oh man, I feel like I'm buying the pump. It's too late. It's too late. In the next bull run, you can't even, you don't even see this. This is minuscule. Even if you bought the top of the 2019 little fake bull market we had, you are still up massively. So this is the importance of dollar cost averaging, because even if you're dollar cost averaging here and here and here and here and here, all the way up to the top of this rip, you are still buying the bottom of the market, essentially, right? So I just wanted to put that in perspective, because I think a lot of people are starting to get those, I think Ben actually mentioned it on his stream when he went to Canada with Justin Williams from NFT Alpha. They kind of looked at each other. ETH was ripping, and they kind of looked at each other and were like, are we missing the bottom? And the bottom line is, guys, if Bitcoin rips to 100K in the next cycle, right, all the way up to 100K, even 80K, I'm being conservative, but let's say we go to 100K, you're not going to care if you bought here or if you bought here, or even if you bought up here. You're still getting a massive return, especially when comparing it to traditional assets like stocks, right? You're getting a massive return. Now, same thing for Ethereum. Again, these numbers are speculative, but let's say ETH goes to 5K, close to its previous all-time high, right? You go back up to 5K. Now, obviously, ETH has ripped a little bit more than Bitcoin. ETH is actually up about 136%. So yeah, you're buying 136% up from that bottom. But guys, if Ethereum rips to 5K again, I know this isn't as dramatic as Bitcoin, but look, you're up here and you bought all the way down there. You're not going to be mad at yourself for buying here instead of here. You're never going to catch the exact bottom. So in my opinion, if you were buying down here in general and then you rip back up to 5K, now remember, this is conservative. Ethereum essentially hit 5K. We had 48,881 or 4881, right? So going up to 5K would be assuming that in the next bull run, Ethereum just goes back to its all-time high and doesn't exceed it, but it exceeds it every single time. So if we went to something like maybe 8K, right, or 10K even, if you want to get super bullish, and who knows, maybe we go to 20K. I'm not making actual price predictions here. I'm just saying chances of us breaking our previous all-time high are very likely in another bull market if it happens anything like any of the previous cycles, you're not going to care about buying here or here. You bought the bottom. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about the micro, guys. Worry about getting in at the macro bottoms. So I always just recommend, if you feel like you're missing the bottom, just zoom out here. Even on the weekly chart here, if you zoom out, clearly we are still very, very low. Ethereum is still on a, we went all the way down about 84%. And currently we are sitting at about 63%. Ethereum is still 63% off. I'm not saying it's the best time to buy because we got a bunch of green candles. You typically don't want to buy green candles, but I'm just saying that you're never going to catch the exact bottom, right? So that's why you want a dollar cost average on the way down, and then maybe just be buying. Just look at the chart, guys. I'm going to end this real quick because I don't want to rant too. I feel like I'm repeating myself already, but we're down, guys. You look at this chart, we are clearly down, right? Just zoom in a little bit. We are clearly way down. So if you're buying here and we're going up to 10K, 5K, 8K, 6K, whatever it is, you're still buying the bottom here, right? And then if you bought here, a little bit here, and you dump down lower, you get in a little bit lower, you're lowering your average buy-in cost. But I do like the argument, you don't want to be dollar cost averaging all the way on the way up, but that's why you want to start dollar cost averaging on the way down, right? Because then every week you're going to go lower and lower and lower. And then even if you buy it up a little bit, I think the 2017 cycle is a great example because from the bottom, that little fake 2019 rally, you were up 338%. So you came to the bottom, and then Bitcoin ripped 338%, and you bought in right here, and then in the next bull run, you're still looking like you bought the bottom, right? So let's just assume that things will play out similarly, right? Let's see, 338% from the top, or from the bottom, I'm sorry. Well, I guess it won't work out the same. But I think you guys get my point. What is dollar cost averaging? Zoid says dollar cost averaging is simply the idea of, instead of trying to time the bottom and buy the exact bottom, what you do is you put in the same amount of money every week, every day, whatever it is for you. Say you want to put in $50 a week, $100 a week. Everybody's situation is different. But that's what dollar cost averaging is. Every week you buy Bitcoin, whether it's up or whether it's down. Every week you just slowly buy in. And then as you come down in the bear market, your buy-ins get lower and lower and lower. And that's how you get a good average buy-in cost. Just in general, right? Your average buy-in cost will wind up being decent because you're buying here, but then you're buying a little lower, then you're buying a little lower, and you get an average buy-in cost that is reasonable. And it's a proven strategy that's worked time and time again. Now, actually, Ben has an even better version of dollar cost averaging, in my opinion, and he's calling it weighted dollar cost averaging. And I actually like this, right? Because if you're dollar cost averaging, right, you're in the bear market, maybe you wait for a 50% correction. So you come down, right, you're down 50%, and now you're starting to dollar cost average, right? Boom, you buy a little bit here, you buy a little bit here. Now, with Ben's strategy is you buy on the way down, right? You buy a little here, buy a little here. But then when you get a massive pump, maybe you skip that week. And then you buy, and then when you have mega red days, maybe you dump in a little bit extra. But in general, you're just putting a little bit of money in the market every single week on the way down, just to get a good average buy-in cost. But I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because I do feel like a lot of people are feeling like they missed the bottom. And I'm here to tell you that although Ethereum has ripped a lot more than Bitcoin, or a decent amount more than Bitcoin, when you rip up to those new all-time highs, chances are if you bought in right now or even a little bit higher, you're still going to feel like you got a good buy-in cost when you get to those higher prices, even if you bought the all-time high. The people who bought the top in 2017 and never sold and just held their Bitcoin wound up in massive profits over time. So I just wanted to put some of that in perspective for anyone who feels like they're missing the bottom. Sure, if we bottomed, did you miss the bottom? Yes. But guess what? Your chances of catching the exact bottom were almost zero anyway. So that's why it's like you should have been dollar cost averaging anyway, right? Because your chances of catching that bottom are basically zero. And if you do catch it, it's on a stroke of luck for the most part. You could guess around where the bottom would be, but for you to catch that dollar bottom is almost impossible. So you avoid missing the bottom by dollar cost averaging. Shout out to Crypto Fanatic with the $9.99 super chat or $10 super chat. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for another great week of streams, Frankie. All of us here learning TA appreciate you taking the time each day to share your knowledge. Bing bong. Hey, Crypto Fanatic, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot, man, because I put a lot of work into the channel, and it's my favorite thing to get some feedback and know that I'm actually helping you guys. So anyone feels like they're missing the bottom or you missed the bottom, just know. This is why dollar cost averaging is such a good idea, right? And then maybe when you get those big capitulations where everything's crashing to zero, that's when you scoop up all the crypto, right? You put a little extra in on those days. If you have a really red day, it's like, wow, we're down a lot today. Let me dump in. I'll put an extra 100 in instead of putting 100 in this week. I'm gonna put 200 in because everything's down a lot today. And then if you get a massive relief pump, maybe I'll sit this week out, right? But in general, and again, the KuCoin trading bot, guys, KuCoin does have a dollar cost average trading bot. Probably going to do a KuCoin trading bot update video because our bots are making moves here, guys. But the DCA bot, you pick your coin, you pick the amount of money you want to put in every single week, and you set and forget it, right? My KuCoin bot that we set up on the stream, my little example bot that we set, is set to buy $100 every week, right? I just picked that random number because I feel like it's just what a lot of people would do. But every week, it buys every single week. And whether we pump or dump or the price is up or the price is down, it buys every week. And the bot has zero emotion, right? So the bot completely takes the emotion out of buying, right? Because I think a lot of people see a big crash and they don't want to put their money in. Because they're like, oh my God, this thing's going to zero. I'm not buying this. But the bot totally takes that emotion out. So I highly recommend the KuCoin trading bots, to be honest with you guys. If you guys want a really quick update, I'm not logged in on my computer, but let me just pull it up. The KuCoin bots, I think almost all of them are in profit. Let me pull it up. I could show it to you guys. But yeah, I am loving them, especially the DCA bot, right? The spot trading bot and the leverage trading bot is a little different because you're relying on it to make good trades. But with something like the DCA bot it's basically just doing a mundane task for you. It doesn't have to be a good trading bot because it's just buying the same crypto, $100 of the same crypto every day. But let me pull these up here, and I'll just give you guys a quick little update. So our spot grid bot, if you guys have not seen those KuCoin videos, go check them out. Maybe we can link them in chat. Mods, if you could find them, I would appreciate that. Our spot grid bot, I'm not going to explain how spot grid bot works. I do in the video if you want to check it out. Up $50, but the money is not important. What I want you guys to see is the percentage. The spot grid bot is up 10%, right? Because the money is relative. You could always up your capital. Everyone's at a different starting point with how much money they have. But 10%, right? So that's the important thing. So over the last, when did we start this? Does it say? So this has been running for over a month and we got 10%, right? So depending on how much money you have, you put $100 in, 10% on $100, 10% of $10,000, 10% of $100,000 is all different. But you don't have to do anything. I'm not doing anything. I literally just put it in there and let it sit. And I got 10% in just 45 days without doing anything. So it's true passive income. Now, obviously, you want to make sure you do this at the right time. We did it when we were basically going sideways. So it was in the red. It was going sideways for a while. But now we're in the green. And then we have our DCA bot, which has bought we have been running for about a month. It has bought $100 of Bitcoin every single week for the last 4 weeks. And now we have $400. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. Let me just pull up OBS so I can see it. Yeah, it's going to be hard. But yeah, I think maybe you guys can see that. But essentially, we now have $400 invested into Bitcoin that I did not even touch. It just automatically invested it, and it's up 6%, right? So, maybe on those days that you're scared to buy because it's dropping and you think it's going lower and you decide to sit it out, your bot would have bought it anyway. And to be honest, in hindsight, buying it is always most likely going to be the better decision rather than just sitting out and being afraid. If you're feeling fear, you should probably do the opposite of what you're scared of. And if you're feeling greed, you should do the opposite of what that feeling is telling you. So if you're scared because everything's dumping and you don't want to buy in, it's probably a good time to buy in. Because once it gets scary enough to get that fear in you, it's probably getting close to the bottom. And then same thing with the greed. When you're looking at your portfolio and you're just like, oh my God, I have more money than I've ever had, I'm going higher. That's greed, and it's probably time to take some profit. So that's the beauty of the KuCoin trading bots. If you guys want to sign up for KuCoin and try out these bots, you can use our link in the description down below. Maybe the mods can link it here in chat as well, and you can save some money on the fees for KuCoin. We always work out some good discounts for the CandleMafia, so you guys can check out that KuCoin link and try out the trading bots. And they also offer leverage, which I actually do some good leverage trading on KuCoin as well. I like it a lot. So yeah, you can check that out. But I just wanted to spit that sauce for you guys because I know a lot of people are probably freaking out thinking they missed the bottom. And just so you guys know, Bitcoin is still currently down. We're still down 65%. So, we're still down a decent bit. So you're not missing the bottom. If you bought in right here, like if you drew it as a range, right? Or you just drew it as a box, right? This is the bottom of Bitcoin, right? I'll just circle it, right? If this is the bottom, like you're just going to see this as the bottom. You're not going to be like pissed off that you bought this candle and not this candle. I'm just saying when you're at 100K, you're not going to care about what candle you bought down here. So just putting it into perspective for you guys. I hope that helps some people out that are freaking out. Because I get the feelings too, guys. When we rip, I'm like, oh God, I hope that wasn't the bottom. I haven't bought as much as I wanted to, and you got to be ready for that stuff. That's why, I have other bots running and stuff, dollar cost averaging for me because, it could be the bottom, right? And you want to make sure you're accumulating at all these lower prices. Okay, so let's go ahead and check chat real quick before we move on. Artie Wolf with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you very much, my man. Thank you for that. What are the chances Bitcoin hits a new bottom and ETH does not go under 1,200? Shout out to Artie. I appreciate that, my man. I would say, what are the chances that Bitcoin hits a new bottom and ETH does not go under 1,200? I'll say this. I mean, maybe the merge has something to do with it, right? Maybe the merge props Ethereum up in a big crash. Everybody's loving ETH, right? The merge happens successful. Bitcoin gets a big dump, and then that merge news kind of props up Bitcoin. But like me and TJ were talking about on the morning stream today, you guys will know, we were kind of lowering my chair here. We were kind of talking about how the ETH merge is probably something that it's going to be baked into price over time leading up until the event. And then when the actual event happens, that's usually a sell the news kind of thing, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news, or buy the news, sell the event kind of thing. So yeah, I would say I'm a general believer that if Bitcoin does something, everything else will most likely follow. But with the way that Ethereum has been leading the market, I do think we can start to see Ethereum make moves that Bitcoin is not going to make at some point here, probably soon if I had to guess. Hashtag value. Shout out to Hope E. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. Tatted Grizzly says, Frankie, if you had $1,000, you could only pick one coin to invest into. Which would you choose? XRP, Crow, BNB, Maker, or Matic? Okay, I'll start off with this. I don't hate any of those coins. I am an XRP guy, so I emotionally feel attached to XRP, but it doesn't matter. I would say, listen, if you only had $1,000 to invest, XRP obviously going to be a little bit more risky technically just because they're in the lawsuit. Granted, I generally believe they're going to win the lawsuit. Could they lose it? Absolutely. But I personally, in my opinion, I think they will probably win. But yeah, I think I'd probably have to go for XRP just because I would say XRP or Matic. You know what? Maybe I would say Matic for the simple fact that the two that I would invest here would be XRP or Matic. And if you only had $1,000 to buy in with, if you only had $1,000 to invest into the market, I would say maybe buy Matic just because they're not in a lawsuit. Now, I think maybe the upside for XRP could be much bigger, but if you only have $1,000 to invest, and I had to put it in one coin, you might want to steer safer than sorry. So I would go ahead and say Matic. I'm gonna pick Matic. Tatted. Shout out to Tatted Grizzly. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you for coming back. Chemistry Bro says, I think high chance we don't see lower lows, just same zone, bit higher for ETH. Yeah, Chemistry Bro, I'm starting to feel that because again, we're starting to see movements in other markets as well, right? And especially because Ethereum is getting that move. And you know what? We never got that 85% dip for Bitcoin that we've seen historically, but we did get it. We got closer to it on ETH. We got an 81% correction on ETH. So I think we're going to see some really interesting stuff in the next bull run, just because it's going to be interesting, because I think a lot of new people coming in are a little bit more savvy to the market, where they understand that Bitcoin is going to give them less of a return than something like Ethereum. And even older money that might be more risk averse with their capital, they might come into crypto and be like, I'm not looking for a 2-3x. I'm looking for like a 5 to 7x. And, maybe that's what draws people to, more capital starts flowing into Ethereum, because more people want those parabolic gains that Bitcoin will give them, but just not on as extreme of a level. So maybe that's where we start to see Ethereum start to eat away Bitcoin's market cap, for the sole fact that people understand that Bitcoin will not get as much of a percentage gain as Ethereum. So I do think we're going to see a lot of interesting stuff with Ethereum, especially if it is leading the market right now. So it is getting very, very interesting. Let's see. Let's see. I got to run, but Frank, just want to say thank you for the bot video. I'm up 10% after watching your video and setting it and leaving it sleeping. Congrats to all the winners in advance. Cal's World, shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here and always tuning into the live stream. And I'm pumped for you getting that 10%. Same 10% I got. I have a feeling we got in at a similar time, which we probably did on that video. So shout out to you, man. And yeah, guys, 10% for doing nothing. And again, I only put $500 in because, I just picked money. I don't know how, I like to do things that people can follow along with. So, just that's $500, right? We're up $50 for doing nothing. You're printing money doing nothing, right? But if you had $50,000, obviously that 10% is much, much more, right? And you got to think over a year in the stock market, people are happy to get 7 to 10% in the stock market over a year. You're getting 10% in a month. Now, those results are not going to be guaranteed for everybody at all times, but we started that bot during the bear market, which we are in, right? So, chances are eventually that's going to move up. So definitely go check out those KuCoin bots. And again, guys, use our link if you want to save on those fees. Could you take a look at PYR, please? Yeah, guys, we're about an hour in. If you guys want to go ahead, throw some altcoins in there for me to take a look at, go ahead and throw them in. We'll start making a list, and I'll start looking at them. Let's see. Yeah, PYR we could take a look at for sure. Let's see. Muhammad, what is going on, Muhammad? He says, yes, now, Frankie, how we doing? I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Bitcoin is, being a little boring, but hey, we're doing good, man. CandleMafia is always doing good. I'm hoping the bulls will smith the longs. Let's go, baby. Let's see. You sure this ain't a relief rally? It seems like it. Yeah, Masnokas, listen, this is the thing, guys. There's really no way to tell. There's no way to know, this is 100% a sucker's rally. You guys will know Richard Hart was on Ben's channel yesterday. He did the intro and stuff. It was pretty funny. But, guys, we got the nude HD XYZ cam girls in here. Shout out to Tyler Durden for having the quickest hands in the West, getting those guys the heck out of our chat. Get them out of here, the scammers. Actually, I don't even know if they're scammers, but I'm sure they are. Anyway, yeah, so is it a dead cat bounce? So that's the thing, right? There's no way to 100% know. I know some people look at an indicator whatever the indicator is, well, this says we're not at the bottom, so we're not at the bottom. And the thing is, those indicators are right until they're wrong. But what we could do is we can look at the bullish case and the bearish case and build evidence on both sides, and then, figure out which way you want to lean and be prepared for both angles, right? So this is... I think I'll probably make a video giving the bear case, because we did just have that video showing the bull case, the chances that we did bottom. And I showed you guys this chart yesterday. I'll bring it up again. If you guys did not see the did we hit the bottom video, definitely go check it out. A lot of good information on that. But, all we could do is look at the evidence and try to figure out if we actually hit the bottom. And there is plenty of things. There are a lot of things saying that we have actually hit the bottom. But with that being said, you have to understand, if you're in this market, I know people get very upset. You're saying it could go up or could go down. Listen, if you want to be in this market, especially if you're looking to be a trader, a day trader, even a swing trader, or whatever kind of trading you want to do, right? you have to understand that the market will go up, can go up, and can go down regardless of what your indicators say. We use TA as a tool to analyze the information, analyze the past, analyze what's going on currently, and put probability in our favor. And with winning strategies, all you need is a strategy that wins a majority of the time, and you will grow your account over time. So the bottom line is there is a lot of evidence pointing that we may have bottomed over here at 17.5, but that does not mean that we 100% can't go lower. So I will come out with a video similar to this, kind of giving the bear case, saying that we could go lower. But there is overwhelming evidence that we could have potentially bottomed here. And if it's not the bottom of the bear market, a very, very significant bottom. And obviously, we've seen 100% relief rallies in bear markets. Just on the way down. I've shown it many times. You guys can go to any of the previous bull markets and look at the bear market relief rallies. You can see, I think this one right here was over 100%. If you go from the bottom of this wick to the top of these wicks, boom, 97%. People are like, you can't pump 100% in a bear market. From this wick to the top of that wick, 65%. From the bottom of this wick to the top of this wick, 100%. So even if we are going to get 100% pump on Bitcoin, right, we're already up 40-something%. Even if we go up 100% from that wick to say this wick, you have to understand we came back down. We didn't come all the way to the lows, but we got pretty close. So, maybe if you feel like you missed the bottom on Bitcoin, maybe don't buy these blue candles, but the market goes up and down. So we will come down at some point. Just buy the red candles. And again, you're not really going to be care if you bought the bottom of this wick, or if you bought up here, or you bought down here, or you bought up here, or you bought down here. The idea is to dollar cost average, so you have a generally good low average buy-in cost. And then the bull market comes and you zoom out, and obviously you're all the way up here. You bought all the way down there. You made a winning trade. There you go. But could it be a dead cat bounce? Yes. And again, we will look at reasons why it could be a dead cat bounce. I mean, reason number one, we haven't really gotten much relief in this bear market, right? We have not had 100% pump. This little bear flag that we were in pumped us about 46%. The only other relief we've really had was this little pump from the bottom to where we are now, which is we're up 40-something%, right? So we could potentially see a big pump, if we did come up to test about 28 to 30K, like a lot of people think we will, from the bottom to 28 to 30K. 30K is about 70% up. Maybe some people think we'll go up to about 40. If we rip up to 40K, I mean, maybe we go up 128%, but we could come back down, even if we don't take out the lows. You have to understand bear markets are brutal, right? You usually hit the bottom, and then you have a period of time to accumulate, right? You come down, even you made this initial drop, you went sideways here. You had another capitulation, and then you went sideways here. And then you had a big rip, but you came back down. You had other times to buy in. So, it's not just like, you missed this wick and now you can't buy in, right? Because we could even just rip up and then maybe we come back down and you buy a little bit down here and then we rip up again and you come down here. So it's most likely not just going to be a rip up to 100K from here, guys. Bear markets are brutal. And again, it's going to be very reliant on if this was the actual all-time high. In my opinion, not enough time has gone by to complete an entire bear market. But if you look at this as being your actual all-time high, plenty of time did go by to find a bottom. And if you look at the numbers between this cycle and 2013, 2014, you'll see from the beginning of the cycle to the bottom took 777 days. And from the beginning of this cycle to our most recent bottom was 763 days. Pretty dang close, guys. So if you're looking at, enough time has gone by here for a bottom to come in, right? It took 882 days to find a bottom after the halving in 2017. So not as similar, but still close, still pretty close, only about 100 days away. So these are some things you can look at, but totally could be a dead cat bounce. But the problem is, what you want to realize is you could get a dead cat bounce and still not make lower lows. It might be a dead cat bounce. You might come and then it rolls over and then doesn't necessarily, and you just kind of go sideways, right? Things could get boring, guys. We could just go sideways. Maybe we come up a little bit and then, we could just get something like this. And then finally the halving happens and you get these moves up. You finally get some moves up. So this is kind of, you could see something play out like this as well. And also, could it be a dead cat bounce and then you come to lower lows? Absolutely. And something that I think can happen there is, maybe we come up and we get a little relief rally, and then we get some sort of black swan event that dips us down to our lower targets of between 14 and I would say about 14 to 10K, 14 to even 9K maybe. A black swan could potentially bring us down there, but we could see some upside before that happens. I did see a couple super chats come in here. Shout out to Scott. Scott Boucher. I hope I said that right. I probably didn't. He says lots of liquidity on Bookmap at 24,400 plus for BTC right now, looking really good. Yeah. Hey. Shout out to Scott. I appreciate that, brother. We're going to be looking at Bookmap a little bit more on the channel here for sure. So. Yeah. So shout out to Scott. I appreciate you for saying that and bringing that to the Candle Mafia's attention. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Cali Crypto Dude, for the $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Thanks for sharing your wisdom with us. Bing bong. Let's go, Cali Crypto Dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. I will share my knowledge with you all I can, as much as I can. Or I think I meant to say I'll share my knowledge with you as much as you want. Shout out. Any thoughts on ETH merge, Frankie? We actually just talked about that, Golden Charlie. Or golden chair leg. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be big, but I do think that it could potentially be, buy the rumor, sell the news, or buy the news, sell the event kind of thing. So yeah, but we did just talk about it if you scrub back just a little bit. Muhammad said, I think it's important to understand the difference between crypto traders and holders. Those who king and hold will view the market diff to those who are just holding. Yeah, listen, traders and holders are very, very different, guys. For the most part, I'm both, right? I'm a long-term holder, right? And I take a small portion of my portfolio and I flip it trading, and any profit I make trading, I roll back into my long-term investments. And it's a small portion of my portfolio, right? You never want to be trading with your whole chunk of investment, right? Or capital. Club J says, can you look at Solana, please? Also curious to know how you feel about it as a project. Yeah, sure. We'll kick off the alts right now, and I'll start off with I will start off with Solana, and shout out to whoever, I forget who said it. It was one of the OGs said, Palmetto Nick said he's super pumped for the giant giveaway tonight. Nick, so am I. But shout out to whoever said you think it could be a dead cat bounce. I totally think it could be a dead cat bounce, and I'm prepared in either direction. But I would say right now, I do think we could come up before we go down, if we are going to come down. But I did just want to say there's a potential possibility that we could have bottom. Not 100%. Totally could be a dead cat. My gut tells me that this bear market was not painful enough. It was just too easy, right? If this was the end of the bear market, it just feels like, that's it. It's over. That's it. That was quick. That was much better than 2018. But the thing is, usually what you want to happen won't happen, right? I want to come down lower. I really do. If we come lower, all my dreams will be coming true. That's kind of what makes me think it might not happen. Everyone thinks we're going lower. It's what I want to happen. So maybe we just won't see it happen. So we still got 647 people in here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Smash that like button. We're going for 600 likes on today's stream, and I'll give you guys 10 more spins on the wheel. Not like you need it. We're already giving away 33 NFTs, but smash that like button, guys. Let's go for 600 likes. Shout out to the 645 people in here. I love each and every single one of you guys. Anyway. All right, let's go ahead. Lane Hughes says, I think many people are talking about it right now. 1,000% sell the news. Yeah, I would generally agree with that, Lane. Shout out to Lane Hughes. Love you, brother. Love you, brother. The 28K top idea is good. I think it's short squeeze to 32. Yeah, that's possible too, because a lot of times when you have that big target where people are, you have to think, right? If we do rip all the way up here to about 28 to 30K, everyone and their grandma is going to be shorting this because everyone thinks we're going to get lower lows. And then maybe you get, everyone's going to be trying to short this. Maybe it gets pushed up. And then finally we roll over. But yeah, you have to understand that this could be a dead cat bounce and the bottom could be in, but there's really no way to tell. And anybody who knows what they're doing or has been in this market or spends their full time in these charts, or their full time in crypto, full time in these markets, in finance, they will tell you, guys, I don't know what's going to happen, but I can use my skills of reading the charts and my experience of being in past cycles and past markets to try to put the probabilities on in our favor, right? And I don't think there's any good content creator out there who will have and will have no problem admitting that, right? Like, I feel like there's some people out there saying, like, I know exactly what's going to happen and I'll never be wrong. And then they're wrong and they get roasted because you're just looking at it the wrong way. A lot of people are probably saying, this is 100% not the bottom, or this is 100% the bottom. And the bottom line is some of those people are going to be right. Some of those people are going to be wrong, but there's no way to know for 100%. So let's go ahead and jump into the alts here, guys. Let me just swap over to my other charts. And let's go ahead and start off taking a look at Solana. And then before we hop off, guys, and do the giveaway, I'm going to touch back on Bitcoin so we can get a little bit more of a micro view and try to give you guys an idea of what's going to happen over the weekend. Are we bullish going into the weekend? Are we bearish? Are we expecting a pump? Are we expecting a dump? Are we expecting sideways action? Try to give you guys a little bit of clarity going into the weekend before we hop off, just to make sure I give you guys that sauce that you deserve tuning into these live streams every single day. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Now, you guys will know that we have been watching Solana very, very closely, and here we are, guys. Here we are. Now, obviously, depending on how you draw this, you will start to see some different things here. But essentially, we are in an ascending triangle, and we called this. I love it. So we were calling Solana down here. We came back down and started testing these lows. And I was saying that as long as we don't break out of this, I am feeling pretty bullish on Solana. Think that we could get a big move to the upside, which we're going to zoom out and talk about in just a second. But we are getting our move up here. And we are technically breaking out of that ascending triangle right here, but it depends on where you draw that resistance, right? Because you do have, you have these levels, right? This level is very respected. You get rejected, support, rejection, right? But then again, you also have, some levels here, and then even technically you have some levels out here. So depending on where you're drawing these levels to, you're on your triangle here, to gauge that breakout would be different depending on where your levels are set. But definitely positive moves for Solana. We called it right here, right at the top of this little blue candle right here, and we are currently up 13% on that Solana call. Shout out to anybody who watches the stream and saw that. Hopefully we can get this thing to continue playing out here. Now, to zoom out a little bit, let's go to the daily time frame and see what we are expecting. Now, if Bitcoin could get this crazy breakout and Ethereum can rip up more and we can get these altcoins to start moving, the ones that are still stuck in their ranges, because as you guys know, we did have a lot of altcoins such as, Matic. We had a bunch of other altcoins that got that rip out of their range into their targets, right? And Bitcoin is lagging behind. And I gave you guys a list of why can't I talk? I gave you guys a list of, I'm pulling up the wrong chart here. This is not the one that we have our levels on. I gave you guys a list of altcoins, right, that were set up in bullish patterns, right, that looked like they had not broken out yet, and I'm happy to see that this is looking like it could potentially go our way. So there we go, getting that 12% move. Shout out to anybody that took that. But these are the moves that I'm thinking we can make here. If we get that big breakout for Bitcoin, big breakout for Ethereum, first target is going to be that $50 level. You got that psychological resistance as well as the technical level. Previous consolidation did happen down here. So target number one going to be in that $50 area. So that would be your target number one. Target number two, based off of your VPVR volume gap, as you can see, just nothing really here. Big goose egg. If you could crack this level, pop into this low volume gap, could get a quick move up to about $81. That would be target number two. And then probably a quick move up to $87. And with that last target, which I don't know if we're going to get this last one, depending on how crazy things go. If we get that breakout, that last target is going to be about $100 for a total of 150% move. Again, that last target, in my opinion, is a little bit on the moon math side, but Definitely not impossible, but these first two targets do seem likely if we get a big breakout for everything else. Another one of those coins. So there's your Solana, Solana TA. Shout out to I forgot who sent the chat, but there's your Solana TA, and then money flow crossover in the green, obviously confirmed. That is looking pretty good. Your 16-hour will be printing a bearish divergence here pretty soon, but maybe you just get a healthy pullback before continuing higher. Target 1, 2, 3 time frames to reach. That is going to be hard to tell. I think you're just asking how quickly do I think we can get there. That's very hard to tell. To be honest, it would be very speculative if I gave you a time frame. However, what I can tell you, hopefully this is good for you. Blocktopia, we corn the short way. Yes, we could take a look at Blocktopia. But what I can leave you with here is if we can crack this purple box, this first target here, it will be a quick move up to our next target because of this volume gap. And I mean, if you wanted to guess, and now this is a very speculative prediction here, when we broke into this low volume gap to the downside, it took us about 6 days to make that. It took us about 6 days to make that 55% move. So, maybe you pop up, work your way up through a week, get to that first target. But again, that's very speculative. There's really no way for me to tell you how quickly it'll happen. But I will say, once you break this first target, price will start moving very quickly, but I can't tell you if it's going to take a day, 2 days, 5 days, 7 days. But you can look here, and you will see that it took us about 6-7 days to get this move all the way down through that pocket. But you can see how powerful these pockets are, guys. Low volume, boom, you get that dump down to the downside. Palmetto Nick said, "Hey, Frankie, I hope you had a great night with Richard Hart and the crew at the Weekend concert." Shout out to Palmetto. I appreciate you, brother. Yes, it was a good time. The Weekend's production was insane. They had buildings on fire in the stadium. It was out of control. But with that being said, guys, also another one to watch would be Dogecoin setting up in that same bullish pattern here. Are we up at all from our initial call? We are. This is probably up very similar to, about 3%. We actually ripped up higher than that from our call. We went up about 8%. But yeah, same thing here, setting up in a pretty bullish pattern here for Dogecoin. Looking at the daily, money flow crossover into the green confirmed. Your 16-hour probably. Actually, I need to check that Solana real quick. I said there was a bear div, but I was rushing. I just want to make sure there is an actual bear div and not 16-hour. Yeah, no bearish divergence on the 16-hour for Solana. I don't know how I was able to remember that. I didn't double check that. But yeah. We'd have to come higher to get a bear div. So no bearish divergence, but you are going to print a red dot there pretty soon. So back to Dogecoin. Daily looks pretty decent. Your 16-hour, you have a confirmed red dot, but you can see your VWAP turning right back around there. Could be a bullish sign, but you could get rejected as well. I wouldn't put too much weight on that, but you do have a confirmed red dot. Could be indicative of a little pullback. Printing a red dot on the 12-hour. Your 4-hour did just print a green dot. 15-minute money flow deep in the green here. Looking very similar to a lot of other things. Money flow coming up on the 4-hour looks pretty good. I'd say it looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie, guys. These altcoins are ready to go. Dogecoin is ready to go. Solana is ready to go. Let's check on GMT. I actually haven't looked at it in a minute. GMT is ready to go. Look at that. Boom, boom. But yeah, GMT is ready to go. Some of these altcoins are locked and loaded, guys, just waiting on the rest of the market to give them that little, that okay to go. And then I think these things can, BTC is popping. Let's go. What are we coming in? Yeah, 24,320. Let's go. But yeah, Steppen here as well, or GMT, Steppen's native token, looking set up for a pretty good pop here. And then I believe our price targets for GMT are going to be, let's go to the daily to just try to take a look at this. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boop. Let's get it. Boom. Okay. Yeah. So Boom. Target number one would be about $1.18. Target number two gonna be about $1.40, and then volume starts to decrease, so could get a pretty quick move up to about almost $2 here if we could break into this lower volume area. And you guys can see that you have volume here and then a big gap there. So yeah. There is GMT as well. So some of these alts are primed to go. I will look at Blocktopia real quick. I saw that shouted out. Bada boom. Just checking. Okay. Boom. Block Tether. Ooh, baby. Look at this thing. Okay. So there you go. Let's zoom in a little bit. Turn off that VPVR. Boom, boom, bada bing. Okay. Yeah. So Blocktopia is not one of those coins, right? Blocktopia is one of those coins that did get a rip out of its range, right? Boom, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Was this the bottom? Bing bong, bing bong. Was this the bottom? Sound like a parrot. But yeah, Blocktopia obviously did get that rip up. So Blocktopia not set up like Dogecoin or Solana or GMT. But yeah, definitely got a big rip there. Obviously coming down. You have a confirmed red dot on the daily, actually looking a little different than everything else here for Blocktopia. But yeah, and again, guys, I just like pointing this stuff out to you because, the more you see it, the more it'll get ingrained in your head, and it'll be easier for these things to pop out to you guys on the charts when I am not there to point them out for you. Higher highs, guys, higher highs, lower highs. Boom, you come down, right? I just like to point this out because things don't need to be difficult. Now, granted, it's easy to call this in hindsight, right? You could see these bear divs very easily. It's much harder to see these printing in real life and then having the cojones to just get in and hope it comes down. But I think back testing the divergences or just looking at how they played out when you look back at them, give you that confidence to trust them maybe more than you typically do. But so that bearish divergence has played out pretty well. Daily is looking good in the green. 4 hour. Obviously, if you pull up your VPVR here, you can see you are coming up to, high volume node here, which is why you are getting stalled out. You can see your high volume node. Boom. Price likes to stick there. You can see we stuck there a little bit here. Now we're sticking there now. And then, yeah, I would say for Blocktopia, if it's going to go higher, just put some levels here. If you can break out of this value area high, next stop could potentially be about 0.006. And then your next stop after that is going to be about 0.007 or 0.009 or 0.007 about, but that's going to be like your next stop. But to be honest, we did get a pretty decent rip here for Blocktopia. So not looking like it's set up in as bullish of a pattern here as some of these other coins, but overall looking very similar to these other things. 2 hour money flow crossover into the red, not too much of a shocker here as you are coming down. So yeah, let's see. What animal formation is this one? So, good question, J Rego Music. Let me actually touch on that. Let me touch on that for a second because I do think this is some of the most important lessons you can learn in TA. Now, what we're dealing with here is an uneven-eared fox dragon, which is basically you see you have one ear here, right? You have another ear here, and then you get the snout. This is very important to realize this is not a nose. It is a snout, right? So, and then it comes down here. You have your one leg, and then you come down. And not only is this an uneven-eared fox dragon, but it's a fat-bellied fox dragon where it comes down, could potentially be pregnant, and it is a long-tailed. So the long-taileds do typically wind up being a little bit more bullish than bearish, and you could kind of see that. And this one actually is just a two-legged. So the two-leggeds are also a little bit more bullish than bearish. So yeah, look out for the uneven uneven-eared fox dragon, the two-legged uneven-eared fox dragon with the long tail. So they also have there's a double-tailed uneven fox dragon, four-legged, those are actually a lot more bearish. But yeah, these are very, very sophisticated formations, guys. So yeah, just make sure you pay a lot of attention to that and write it down with your sauce in your book, because it's going to be on the test, guys. Very, very. And then real quick, guys, they do also have uneven howling fox dragons, and those are just rules for another day, because those are actually very scary when they pop up on the charts. Shout out to J Wriggle Music. I'm just kidding, guys. That's jokes. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. But yeah, Blocktopia looking very similar to other things. Looking like getting a pretty good, pretty decent pullback here. If you're looking for some levels here to watch, we're looking at the 2 hour here. Some levels to watch. Potentially this golden pocket down here, but that would be a pretty harsh correction. But yeah, I gave you guys some of the. Did we give target? Yeah, we just gave you the targets to the upside. Where did that stuff go? Did I just delete it? But yeah, gave you the targets to the upside, and then yeah, for the most part, looking the same as everything else. The daily money flow crossovers are looking strong, guys. Let's see, Ethan Solana just had a big run. Ethan Solana. Let's see. ETH at 1942, baby. Oh, God. Bitcoin. Are we going to get the breakout, guys? Are we going to get the breakout? Live on stream, guys. Live on stream getting that breakout. Oh, there we go. Into the box, guys. Low volume here. Low volume in this box. Could get a quick rip back up to these levels. So, yeah. Oh, boom, baby. Pump it. Pump it, baby. Pump it. Let's see. Frankie, what's really in your drink? I'm telling you right now, guys, you could see by this can, this is not a branded can. This is just an unbranded can of what is it? It's Australian. It's just Australian bubbly. It's Australian sparkling water. I told you I was listening to Andrew Tate, and he was saying that if I want a Bugatti, I got to drink sparkling water. And can't be afraid of the bubbles. So here we are with the finest Australian sparkling water. I ain't afraid of no bubbles, Andrew Tate. I be out here. I'm getting that Bugatti. I'm getting the Bugatti. Shout out to whoever said that. Who said that? Jacob says, how's it going, Frankie? Jacob, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Pregnant Fox Dragon sounds like a metal furry band. Oh, God, Wick. Oh, God. Let's see. Hey, Frankie, how are you? I hope everything is well. Can you check XDC and tell me a good level to buy? I think it will be big in 2024, 2025 with banks. They really checked on it. Thanks a lot. Yeah, we could take a look at, we could definitely take a look at, Bang Bang Niner Gang. Let's go. Don't know what that means. I hope I'm not saying anything bad. Top G, guys. Top G. You want a Bugatti? You can't be afraid of the bubbles, guys. I don't do a good Andrew Tate impression, but shout out to Andrew Tate. Trey James says this is Red Bull. I would never drink Red Bull. Ever. This is Australian sparkling water, imported. I think they're only like $50 a can. I'm getting that Bugatti, so I'm drinking the sparkling water. Definitely not Red Bull. I don't know what about this can makes you think it's Red Bull, but it's definitely not Red Bull. Definitely not Red Bull, guys. Trey, I see you. I can't read that one out loud. Bangarang, let's go, baby. Bangarang bass. We should blast that. Dude, we should blast that song like when we're hitting new all-time highs. We should just bang-a-rang bass and just listen to crazy dubstep as we pump and then get a bunch of copyright strikes on the channel. Let's see. 49ers, Frankie Candles play today, 5:30 versus Green Bay Packers. Oh, hey. Hey, Frankie, could you look at Ave? Yeah, Trey James, I will respond to you anytime, brother. Yeah, we get all you guys in chat. And if I miss some of them, you just keep chatting. Eventually, I'll get to you. I pride myself on my. I'm schlonging right now. Hey, shout out to Lonesome Dove, schlonging. Hey. I see Jason Casper out there teaching you the right way. Let's go. Shout out Jason Casper. My wife's favorite drink is vodka and Red Bull, but she only drinks it when she's with her boyfriend. Wick, you're funny, bro. You are funny. Okay, so what are we looking at? We're going to look at XDC, and we're going to look at someone just called Paul. We'll take a look at Theta and Alluvium. I'll try to get to those. Blast it now. Let's go. $10K to invest now. Where do you go? Ooh, Duckworth. Ben just put up his sample portfolio video, I believe. I would check that out because we basically agree on most things. So I would probably agree with most of the stuff. I don't have time to go into it right now on the live stream, but go check out that video because we mostly agree on most of those coins. So XDC, let's go ahead and take a look at the KuCoin chart. Okay, went right back to Bitcoin. That was interesting. Oh God, what is up with this thing? What is this? Why does this happen to me? Oh my God, what is this? Is this the wrong XDC? XDC? Is that what you asked for? XDC. Frankie, brother, what is going on? Predator, what is going on? No problem, Paul. I got you, brother. Let's see. Watching from Cyprus. Shout out to Predator. Shout out Cyprus. You must be cousins with Tony D. Tony D's the Greek over here. Let's go, baby. Let's see. Okay. It's a little cleaner. Yeah. Okay. Wow. This thing is rearing its head. Let's go. Oh boy. I'm not even gonna. This is alien Loch Ness monster formation, guys. But I'm not gonna get into it anyway. This looks really scammy price action for some reason. But we'll look at it. I hope I'm looking at the right thing. I don't know a lot about XTC, so hopefully I am looking at the right thing here. Okay. Yeah, we could take a look at Gala as well. Guys, I'm not going to be able to get to everything, but I'll try my best to get to as many as I can. Looking at the daily, boy, this thing is, so XTC also ripped out of its previous range, obviously. Yeah, we're getting these breakouts, guys. We're getting the breakouts. Coming up to some resistance here. This is probably going to give you some decent resistance. Looking at the 16-hour, hoping for a bear div, no bear div, 12-hour, no bear div. Somebody bring this thing down. Somebody get this thing under control. Oh, my God. Okay. This thing is ripping, guys. This thing is absolutely flying. Okay. Jeez. Where can you short this thing? What is this thing up? Does anybody know where I could short XTC? I bet you could do it on KuCoin. Up 69%. Let's go. Haha, 69%. Let's get it. Boom, boom. Okay. Some good levels to get in for XDC. Now, this is not financial advice. I want to be very clear about that. But if I were to buy XDC right now, I definitely would want to wait for a pullback, in my own personal opinion. Is this thing going to go nuts and just fly up? Possibly. In that case, I'll be gladly miss this. I am not buying these blue candles. But on the daily, let's go ahead and find some levels here, right? So you do... Let's see if we can get any confluence with this volume right here. Boom. Let's see if we can find any confluence. Let's go. Boom. There it is right here. Okay. Let's go to the 4-hour. Boom. Dang, this thing is just going. Let's get it. Boom. I would watch this level. I'm not saying you're 100% getting down there, and I'm not saying that if you get down there, you're 100% going to continue. You're going to 100% get a bounce off of there. But at 0.033, you could potentially get a bump back to this local golden pocket. You do have some confluence with some volume there, as well as you can see you have a little tick up in volume there. You basically have a big gap here, but that one tick is right there. So if you reject off of this higher volume node, I wouldn't necessarily call it a high volume node, but you could potentially reject off this volume right here, and then would push you back into that low volume gap, and then the next level of support is going to be that golden pocket with the confluence of that volume. So not only do you have the volume tick right there, you also have a local golden pocket for some confluence. So there you go. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. That would be the level I would watch if I were looking to get in, but not financial advice. I'm just giving you guys my thoughts, my ideas. Oh, baby, is ETH about to go? Is ETH about to go? Boom. Next target, 2K incoming for ETH. Definitely potential, or definitely possible, rather. Okay, baby, get it up there. Get it up there. Bitcoin, rip it through, baby. Rip it through. Just do it. Rip the Band-Aid off. Just go. Just go. Pop up. I don't care. I don't care. I just want you to go make lower lows. I don't care, though. Let's see here. Thoughts on UFO gaming and Ecomi. Shout out to Sal. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that very much, man. 105% gains on BTC so far. Honor trading. Let's go, Sniper's Nightmare. Let's get it, baby. Not going to lie, guys. Kind of pissed that I was talking to Lifer about this on the show. Low volume gap, golden pocket, 200 moving average, cup and handle target. Oh, hey. That's some juicy stuff. Travel Tim. But yeah, I was talking about this with Crypto Lifer when he was on the show, and we were talking about how we miss a lot of trades. And it's like we always focus on getting you guys the calls, right? Like I always try to focus on calling this stuff for you guys, but between the full-time YouTube channel, doing all the TA, getting you guys set up for success as best as I can help you, trading is a full-time job alone, and it's like we're getting pulled in a million different directions. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, seeing Solana. See, let me just pull it up one more time. Pulling up Solana kind of hurt my feelings here. The fact that, it does exactly what, we call it. I call it and it happens. I'm not going to lie. This hurts me a little bit, because I'm not in this Solana trade. But I'm happy I called it for you guys. And in my opinion, that's the important thing for me is to get the calls for you guys. Because like I said, my goal on this channel is to help you guys become better traders, teach you guys how to trade the right way, right? Not gamble your money away on super high leverage, but how to use leverage as a tool to grow your stack. But I'm not going to lie, this rip is hurting me on Solana. Yo, Frankie, do we need to pump past 29K to invalidate the hidden bearish divergence on the 1 week? It's kind of hard to say, Mario. We could try to take a look at that in a second, but we are running out of time here, guys. We have a whole lot of NFTs to give away. Somebody slow down Solana. Let me get on. I got in. Crypto Billy says I got in, Frankie. Thank you. That's why, guys, if you're winning trades and you're letting us know, I appreciate it. It kind of helps me wipe away the tears when I miss the trade and you guys get it. It does help me out. Is Frankie in a trade right now? Wendell, no. I was in a short on. In a short on Bitcoin last night, got stopped out in profit in my sleep. To be honest, it was a very small trade. I got stopped out for I think 2% profit. And it wicked me out. I got stop hunted. It wicked me out, and then it went back down, right? So I missed out on a little bit of games, but hey, it was still a green trade. So can't hate on that. I'm all in GMT. Let's go, Lee. Frankie, check FTM wick. Yeah, we can check FTM. This is going to be the last one, guys. Jacob, thank you for the super chat. Says, I love that you put your streams on Spotify. Do I? Shout out to Jacob, one of my team members. Obviously, we do have some help with the channel now. Potentially, yeah, I guess maybe we are on Spotify. Shout out to Jacob for letting me know that. I knew we were on Apple Music, I think. I did not know we were on Spotify. So shout out, man. I appreciate that, letting me know, because you just informed me. Let's see. Artie says, KuCoin leverage trading tutorial. Hook it up, Frankie. Mods, I believe we have one. If you guys could potentially pull that up. If I'm crazy and I don't have one, let me know. Artie, I think we do have one. Hopefully the mods can link it here. If I don't have one, I will make one if we don't have one. But I do think we have one. Mods, if you could link that, it'd be huge. And then somebody said, Jacob says, lol, he does not. Oh, so maybe I'm not on Spotify. I don't know. We're just getting started, Frankie. Get in on the pullback, Honda man. That's right. Yeah, it ain't over until Bitcoin rips, baby. A moment of silence for Frankie's missed Solana trade, everybody. I just want to take this moment to have a moment of silence for my missed gains. But shout out to the Mafia because they got the gains, and that is what matters to me. Shout out to you guys. Same thing happened to me with Matic. So pissed. Yeah, I know. I actually did it with Cardano. Just in general, I was telling my friends to buy. I was saying, hey, Cardano's at 12 cents. Great project. They're asking me what to buy. I was pushing Cardano like crazy. Yeah, we are on. Wendell says we are on Spotify. LFG, let's get it. I didn't even know that. Shout out. Yeah, guys, go listen to me on Spotify. Let's go. But yeah, I was telling everybody to buy Cardano at 12 cents. I bought a little bit. It wasn't enough to make me happy. And everybody was texting me when it ripped. They were like, oh my God, dude, I just changed my life. Thank you so much for telling me to buy Cardano. I got in so early. Thank you. And I was just kind of like, no problem, man. Congratulations. So happy for you. Great. I didn't buy enough. I'm glad you made out, though. But that's the thing, guys. You can't catch them all. Just look, finally. Yes, you are. Just checked. Hey, let's go. KuCoin leverage trading. There you go, Jacob. I think it was Jacob the one that asked for that. Whoever asked for the KuCoin leverage, there you go. Videos right there. You can check it out. We go over everything. So shout out to you. Frankie, loving these guests you've had on recently. Wick, I appreciate that, man. We are going to have T.A. Tim on Thursday, I believe. Tony could probably clarify that, but we are having T.A. Tim on very soon, I think next week. Crypto Zombie says, I'm back, but can still barely hear you, Frankie. You could barely hear me. Interesting. I don't know why that is. I don't see anyone else saying that. Shout out to, where'd that just go? Shout out to Kenny Development. Always on Billy's TV. Let's go, Crypto Billy. Managed to get into a long on BTC today, 23,700 so far, up 55%. Let's go, Mac. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate it. Smash that like button, everybody here. Give him a like and a follow. People on YouTube need this info. Absolutely. Crypto Lifer was great. Would love to see T.A. Tim as well. Yeah, I love T.A. Tim. He's a really good dude. We always chat it up before I go on their show. He's the man. I like him a lot. I get really good vibes from T.A. Tim. Let's see. Okay, Mike is good. Awesome. Who says crypto is dead? Look at the viewership across hundreds of YouTubers. Millions are following and investing. Let's go. Yeah, I think bear market crypto YouTube is much better now than it was in 2018. In 2018, it died. And I was more of a viewer in 2018 rather than a YouTuber. I obviously just started this channel about 6-7 months ago. But I think this bear market's been a little better for crypto YouTube, obviously because of adoption, and I think it's mostly because people are starting to understand. Chris Schaefer, welcome back, man. Thank you. He says, I heart Frankie. I heart you, Chris. I heart you, man. But I think a lot of people are realizing that, if I want to get rich in crypto, you got to be in the bear market. The bear market is the time to pay attention, right? People walk away in the bear market, and that's the wrong way to do it. If you want to get rich, you got to get in the bear market. This is the time, guys, and I say this all the time. We're about to start calling the giveaway winners. We're gonna done with the altcoins here because we got to get going. Running out of time, but I just want to say this, guys. If you are watching this stream, if you're watching, maybe clip this, guys. Or I'm talking to the mods. I mean, you guys could clip it too, but I think this could be good short form content that I think a lot of people need to hear. If you are on crypto YouTube right now, if you are studying crypto, if you're learning about crypto, if you are investing in crypto, if you are trying to find the best projects, learning about layer ones, layer twos, if you're learning about how to trade, how to invest, dollar cost averaging, if you are studying now, if you are putting in the work right now, congratulations. You are in the middle of the hardest part of crypto, guys. If there's no pain, there's no gain, right? And right now you are in the pain, right? This is it, guys. We're in a bear market. This is the pain. So if you're here and you're still surviving and you're not, pissed off, depressed that we're in a bear market, this is the scary bear market everybody talks about. If you're here and you're studying and you're paying attention to crypto and you're buying and investing right now, congratulations. Pat yourself on the back because all the people that left at the all-time highs when we started coming down, they're going to come back in the bull run when you've been paying attention this whole bear market, buying the coins at a massive discount, and you're going to be making all this money and they're going to be buying the top again. So pat yourself on the back because if you're listening now and you're doubling down on your research and studying now, as I always say, you are a winner and you are going to be an even bigger winner in the bull run. It's here. This is the bear market, guys. It's not that bad, right? It's like when you're scared to do something and then you do it and it's like, oh, this isn't that bad, right? Everyone fears the bear market and we made it fun, right? Because we were shorting it all the way down, making a ton of money on the way down. So it didn't even feel like a bear market to me. But yeah, guys, pat yourself on the backs because if you're here right now, you're going to win. You're going to change your life as long as you're investing the right way and you're not investing in, garbage projects and you understand what you're doing and you're watching the content, whether it's me, Ben, Meta Money, NFT Alpha, and Jason, Casper, all the other people that we have on the channel are great content creators. We're all friends. And if you're watching all these people and you're studying, just pat yourself on the back because you're going to be a winner and you're going to change your life. Wealth is made in the bear market. People get rich in the bull market. Maybe they throw their money in and they double it, triple it. But when you're in the bear market, this is where the wealth is made. This is where you become wealthy, not rich, wealthy. Anyway, shout out to you guys. Let's see. Shout out to the boss lady, Mrs. Candles. I don't know if she could hear that, but shout out to Matthew Barnes. I appreciate you showing Mrs. Candles some love. But guys, we got a big day here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our wheel. And, guys, we got 33 NFTs to give away. That is absolutely no joke. But let's see where we at on likes. 488 likes, guys. If we get it up to 500 before we stop spinning the wheel, I'll give you guys 10 spins. But we're not there quite yet. Let's go. So this wheel's a little different. Obviously, I'm in the home studio. Oh, you can't see it. Let me pull it up here. So yeah, obviously this wheel's a little different, but lucky for you guys, we'll just, here we go, right? We'll just do giveaway. Boom. Give away. Boom. And then we'll just do, no giveaway. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Just put no giveaway. I don't know, guys. I'm doing this on the fly. I'm just trying to make more pains here. Giveaway. Or no giveaway. Got to make it somewhat. Can't make it even, right? We got to make it a little bit weighted. And then we'll just do no. This is so ghetto. Okay. So here we go, guys. And there we go. 500. Guys, that was so funny yesterday when we all counted to 3 and then we hit the like button and it jumped like 120 likes at one time. Can we try it again? And I know it seems like I'm trying to scheme for likes, but it's actually crazy. So I'm going to give everybody 10 seconds. Get ready. Put your mouse on the like button. And let's see if we can make the number just like glitch out and just jump up like 100 likes. So if you have not liked the video, put your finger on that like button. And then when I count down from 5, when I say go, click that like button. And let's see if we can get this thing from 518 to 600 in 1 second. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. And there's a delay too. So okay. We went down 1 like. I think something's messed up here. Let's see. It was funny. We saw it like glitched out yesterday. It's pretty funny. But going to go ahead and give you guys these spins. Oh, and now are you guys are unliking potentially to like again is I think what just happened. It went down and then up. But okay, let's go ahead and there we go. It just jumped. That's crazy. That's wild. It just jumped from like 500 to 555 so quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin this, guys. I'll give you the 10 spins. Oh no, mute that, please. Yeah, I'll give you guys the 10 spins. We hit that 500 likes, 560 likes, guys. Let's get it up to 600 before the end of the stream here. Another giveaway. Let's get it. Bada boom. Spin number 2. Let's get it. Bada boom. Bada boom. Any chance you will ever do a giveaway of a trip to Atlanta with a tour of the studio? Travel Tim. Not a bad idea. Another giveaway. Let's go, baby. Not a bad idea. Yeah, listen. We are just getting started here on the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pipes here. So, nothing is out of the question. I think it would be pretty cool. Maybe come hang out for like a weekend or something. We could do something cool like that maybe. Let's see. I need some of the volcanic water. Hey, Matt. There you go, brother. I just gave you some. Don't forget yesterday's spins. Oh, yeah, we got 600 likes yesterday, so I guess that's an extra 6 spins. So I'll give you guys 16 spins. Guys, we're giving away all of our money today. Bugatti giveaway. Guys, we're giving away a Bugatti and Andrew Tate experience. Andrew Tate, I'm giving away you. I'm giving you away, bro. Giving you away, guys. I'm actually very close friends with Andrew Tate. He's a cousin of mine. I'm kidding, guys. I made that up. I just made that up for no reason. I just want to be cool. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be cool. Anyway, I want a tour. I go all the time to Atlanta. Crypto Pollo, next time you're in Atlanta, hit me up, brother. Hit me up. We can get you in the studio. Let's go. Another giveaway. Let's get it, baby. Yes, weekend giveaway to the BitBoy studio. Some one-on-one time with the portfolio. I love it. Let's go, V-Slim. Shout out. No giveaway. Let's see. What's the color of yours? Color of my Bugatti. My Bugatti is it's gunmetal gray. I got a gunmetal gray Bugatti. Dinner and beers on me. Let's go, Travel Tim. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate that. You could also give away a 30-minute one-on-one teaching class. Jay Rego. I like that. I like that. I like that idea a lot. Bing Bong was just gonna come watch today's show, but you're still live. Hey, what's going on, Gambos? Shout out to you, man. 15-minute personal Discord chat. I like that. How many wins? Yeah, I don't know. We're just spinning away here. How many spins did we do? A lot of wins. Great show as always. Hey, Crypto Dom, I appreciate that, man. I really do. We got about 5 more spins left. Tate was on Big Brother years ago. Yeah, I saw that. He is taking over the internet. I can't get him off my TikTok. He's just completely taken over. My girl, Mrs. Candles, just, is that him? Is that him again? He was like, I can't do anything. TikTok knows I'm a guy, and they just put him on everybody's For You page. I thought it was just me at first, and I was like, why does this guy keep popping up? And then it turned into like a whole sensation thing, and I was like, oh, it's not just me. We're breaking all records tonight. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 478 people in here, guys. Smash that like button if you have not already. Okay, I think that was 16, right? Nope. Was it? No, it was not. One more. 2 more, actually. Bing bong. Let's go. Redline, I see you, brother. Commenting in the live or another video. Another video, the mods will share the link probably momentarily. You still have a couple of minutes to get in there, leave a like and a comment, and you will get entered into like. Tristan Tate seems a lot nicer, to be honest. Yeah, he just seems like a little bit more of like a normal person, right? You should create an NFT collection of animal chart drawings. Jay Rego, great idea. I love that. Jay Rego, dude, yeah, blow my mind. Yeah, you blew my mind for sure. Okay, here we go. I think that was it. That was 16. Boom. All right, you get 1 for good luck. Let's get it. And then we got to add them, and then I need Frankie is dope. Robert, I appreciate that. You're dope, my man. I appreciate you, bet. I don't know what I almost said. I appreciate you, bed. I don't know. I almost called you a bed, dude. No, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Kenny, what is going on, Kenny? Thank you for being here. Code man, I'm new here. What are you giving away? We're giving away 30 something NFTs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10 more. So we're giving away 40-something NFTs. This is ridiculous. Tony or Tyler or somebody, if you could hit me on Discord, because my phone just died, if you could hit me on Discord with the official number of NFTs that we have to give away, I'd greatly appreciate it, so we could start spinning these. And we're going to get... I was going to have Mrs. Candles come help me, but we're just going to... We're doing it live! I think Mrs. Candles might be coming to the rescue here. I hear her little feet walking on the floor. She's mad at me because I said little feet. Yeah, so as soon as I get this, I just need you to keep count so we don't give away. I'm waiting for the official number. Tyler Jordan with the quick number. 43 is the total number. No way. Yeah, we're giving away 43 NFTs. It's because we got super chatted so much. I wanted to do something special. So we're giving away 43 NFTs, guys. Shout out to the CandleMafia. You guys are absolutely insane. I don't know. That just got pulled up. Yeah, you guys are absolutely insane, and I appreciate all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. You have no idea. You guys almost had me choked up on the stream last night. Or not last night, but when we got the super chats, you guys had me going crazy. So shout out to everybody for the super chats. We'll do it live. F it. We'll do it live. Lane Hughes knows what I'm talking about. Let's go. Jay Rego said, you heard it, guys. Mrs. Candles has little feet. Oh, no. Little feet. A-Train says lit. Okay, so how to enter the giveaway. The mods, I think, just put it in chat. You just, Rob the Crypto Snob just threw it in chat. So the directions are there. The stream's already at 4,000 views. LFG, it's a good Friday, guys. You know Friday is, Fridays are slow. Calf reveal and Mrs. Candle's little feet reveal. Oh, God. I probably should have thought twice before I brought up Mrs. Candle's feet. Shout out to V-Slim. It's V-Slim. V-Slim's OG. We appreciate you, Frankie. Hope E, I appreciate you. Top G, Google user. Frankie O'Reilly, let's get it. I'll write and we'll do it like... yeah. Little feet, aren't those called inches? Oh. Mrs. Candles thought that was funny. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and do this. You said my name, A-Train, A-Train, A-Train. I said it 3 times. Are you going to appear behind me or something because I said your name 3 times? Who knows? Little feet and large calves, imagine what their offspring will look like. Oh, God. Maybe giant feet, tiny calves? That would be hilarious. Jimmy Two Shoes, NFT giveaway boss. We appreciate you, pal. Mrs. Candles is the real boss. Hashtag Jess. Let's go. Shout out to Jimmy Two Shoes. I see you, brother. I got my Australian sparkling water because I'm going to drive a Bugatti and I'm not afraid to drink sparkling water. But guys, let's go ahead and pull our winners here. Let me just pull up our winner selector. I don't know what you call it. What is it called? Here we go. And then let me go ahead and pull up our videos. Okay, let's see. Bada boom, baby. Thank you guys for hanging out. Fridays are usually pretty slow, just because people got stuff to do. So we can't always be, I appreciate you guys. You be doing a lot of things on Friday, guys, and you guys choose to hang out with the Candle Mafia, so we greatly appreciate it. So the two videos are, they're all the Lux Algo, the two Lux Algo videos that we uploaded this week. So we're going to pull, we have, boom, here we go. We're getting close, guys. Filter duplicate users, remove the winners. Oh, no, it needs me to do 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 is 11, I think, right? Okay, beautiful. What do you mean what do you mean it's wrong? They think I'm a robot. Obviously, 6 plus 1 is 11, guys. I don't know why they think I'm a robot. Anyway, let's see. Still 3 longs running. Added tighter stop loss after that FTM BS. Let's go, Sniper's Nightmare. Sniper's Nightmare, that's the second. You're out there killing it with the trades. Let's get it, baby. Revealed together. Oh, God. I see it now. Little Frankie flashlight. What? Little Frankie flashlight shining the light on today's crypto news. Let's get it. Little Frankie the flashlight. Hey, they do call me Frankie the flashlight. Oh, Matt's right. 6 plus 1 is 60. That's why I got it wrong. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into the giveaway. What? Okay, here we go. Bada boom, bada bing. And then here we go. Let me just pull up chat so I could keep an eye on here. Screen. Thank you, Tyler Durden. That's what I'm saying, guys. The mods are an elite level. Phone is dead, correct. But we got them. I think you guys can see me. OBS is much easier because I can see what is going on. Okay, so we have a total of 43 NFTs to give away, guys. This is a record. Let's go ahead and let's do it. First winner. Hopefully we get some OGs in here. Let's get it. Lucho's hanging out in here sometimes. So much valuable information. Thank you, Frankie, for the best. Oh, you're the best. Shout out with the, whatever you call this emojis. Lucho, shout out to you, brother. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free NFT. I love you, brother. Thank you for watching. Winner number 2. Here we go. A New Way, shout out, commented, thanks, Frankie. Hey, A New Way. I hope I showed you a new way to use a new indicator to make some new gains. Shout out. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Congratulations on winning an NFT. Next winner, Eric Ward. Shout out to Eric Ward. Says, you have done it again. Another great video. Eric Ward, shout out to you. Thank you for the continued support. I see you on the channel all the time, my man. I appreciate you, brother. Hope you're in chat. Congratulations on the NFT. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Next winner. Here we go. We got a lot to go through, guys. I'm gonna bang through these. Let's break the winners up and do the rest next week. It is a lot of winners, guys. Maybe we do the rest on Monday. Oh, or hang on. Okay. Would you guys want to do this? Let me know. I'm gonna put a poll, but the poll is gonna be: do you want to do half of these NFT winners and then take the other half of the NFTs we were gonna give away, and just make it a decent-sized crypto giveaway? So maybe we do half NFTs, and then the other half we'll give like maybe 200 XRP or however much crypto to like 2 lucky winners. We'll get like a decent crypto giveaway, right? So we'll do half of the 43 winners today, and then on Monday we'll give away some crypto to just like 2 or 3 people, something like that. So let me know if you guys want to do that. Split giveaway into 2 parts with a 3-person crypto giveaway next week. Yeah, let me know in the chat but I'm going to do the poll too because it'd be easier for me to read. But yeah, I could try to get a gauge. So it's going to be split giveaway into two parts with a 3-person crypto giveaway next week. It would be on Monday. So let me know. Vote on that. Just spin it quickly and not read the comments. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, some XTC, please. Do it now. Definitely. I'm a lifer, but I've been finding the time to catch your live too. Great content, Frankie. Bing bong. Anthony C. I appreciate you, Anthony C. Thank you for being here, man. We're happy to have you. And you never know. You might catch lifer on the channel sometimes. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being here. So Mr. Redbeard, congratulations, man. Frankie, much love, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Congratulations on the NFT. Thank you for watching. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Next winner. Here we go. TJ is Satoshi. Hey, guys, I'm not at liberty to tell you if he is Satoshi or not. Happy Friday, everyone. CandleMafia in the house. Friday night. Let's go Red Link, or Red Line. I'm sorry. Kevin Sankey says, great and useful video, Frankie. I remember the first time watching you live, you brought up the golden pocket with the fib tool. I still use that to this day, and the Lux algo is on my radar, and now I have an idea of what it provides. Appreciate this in-depth look. Kevin, shout out. Thank you for watching, brother. I appreciate you very much. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Congrats on the NFT. Bada boom. Here we go. Next winner. Carbon Guy. This is not your first win, man. You are a lucky guy. Says, Frankie, what a great video. Thanks for showing us some of the options within Lux Algo. What a great option with the money back if you find it's not for you. Yeah, guys, you can't go wrong. If you like it, if you don't like Lux Algo, you can get your money back, which in my opinion is huge. But my guess is that you'll probably make your money back quicker than a month, and you'll probably just wind up keeping it. But anyway, Carbon Guy, shout out, man. Thank you for all the support. Enjoy your free NFT. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Next winner, Ham Wizard, or as I like to call him, Pig Magician. Shout out to Ham Wizard. I appreciate you, man. It says loving the Lux with the pig and didn't like the wizard emoji. But shout out to Ham Wizard. You've been in here a lot, man. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, you are the man. I appreciate you. Enjoy your NFT and reach out to the mods in Discord for to get it. Next winner. Here we go. Mario, I think Mario was in here. And yes, I'm saying Mario, not Mario, because that's just the way I say it. Shout out to Mario. Says, this looks like a great package for trading. We'll take a look. Yeah, Mario, congratulations on the free NFT. And yeah, definitely check out Lux Algo. Next winner. We got Top G on the Discord. Let's get it, baby. Jay Pelletier. Congratulations on your free NFT. Given the special sauce once again, Jay, I appreciate you, brother. Like your profile picture, you look like a cool dude. Appreciate you for watching, and reach out to the mods in Discord. Shout out. Next winner. Here we go. All right, here we go. Bada boom. And guys, don't forget. I don't know. I was gonna talk about that ad, but I can't tell what it is. Tim Shea, shout out to Tim Shea, says, thanks again, Frankie. I don't chat a lot, but I watch many of your live streams. I'm still working on my charting. Tim, congratulations. Thank you for reaching out. Watching the channel. Thanks for reaching out. That was weird. But thank you for watching, man. If you're in chat, let us know. Show yourself because you'll want an NFT. Reach out to the mods in Discord. I appreciate you. I remember when you had 30 likes, excellent content, and it just gets better, bro. Crypto Redbot, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it is crazy. You guys make it real. Hey, Tim Shea showing face in the chat, guys. Give Tim some love, man. Congratulations. Thank you for watching. We don't mind if you lurk, but as long as if you win, you show face. That's all we care about, brother. Congratulations. Next winner. Come on, baby. Tim Kern. Tim Kern, congratulations. No problem, Tim. No problem. Congratulations, brother. And then Tim Kern, congratulations as well. Frankie Candles always giving 100%. That is dang right, guys. Yeah, we are always giving 100% over here, and we do it for the Mafia. Thank you, Tim, for watching the channel and showing support. Get your free Discord. Get your free NFT in the Discord. Reach out to the mods. Next winner is Gilles. Guys, I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. It says you continue to pay the wave. Pay the wave, guys. Yeah, I continue to pave the way. You continue to pave the way for the community. Great content. Keep killing it. Shout out to Gillies. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but congratulations. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the kind comment. Thank you for watching the content. Congratulations, next winner. RH Max, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. $25 super chat. Where does Hex go from here? Up and no looking back, even in the bear. And what's your thoughts on Richard Hart and Pulse Chain? Will it launch before the end of this year? Max, I will say, Justin Kraft, congratulations, says, thanks for the sauce, Frankie. Great work. I appreciate you, Justin. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the support. Thank you for the nice comment. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your NFT. Max, I will say this. I haven't really looked into Hex very much, so I don't want to give you bad information on it. I don't know too much about it, like I don't know more than really any other normal person would, to be 100% honest with you. I will say this. I don't judge people based off of what they're like on the internet or what other people say about them. I met Richard Hart in real life last night and yesterday, and he's a very genuine guy. He's very nice. He's very genuine, and he seems like a really good guy. So just genuinely, I liked him. I thought he was cool. But as far as Hex, it seems like it only goes up. But again, I've never owned Hex. I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I really don't have much of an opinion, but I will tell you this. I think a lot of people on the internet, they get a bad rap because when you're behind a keyboard, it's easy to say mean stuff about somebody. And, if you put yourself on the internet, you're going to get that, obviously. I get it too. But, it's like you meet these people in real life and you realize that they're just normal people, right? Like, I think everybody has this idea is like, a lot of people probably even think about me or any crypto YouTuber. It's like, oh, they're definitely just really scammers in real life. This guy's probably such a scumbag. All this stuff, guys. And the bottom line is none of those people actually know anything. Like, I know a lot of these people personally in real life. They're normal people. They have families. They're nice people. They have they're real people. And I think when you're on YouTube, you're kind of just this big personality that is easy to judge. And you have to understand these are regular people. We went to a concert with him last night. Like, he was sitting in the seats next to me, like just on his phone watching the concert, like a normal person. And it just made me think, it's like, sometimes the world can be so crude, everybody just assumes everybody in crypto is a scammer. And, again, I don't know much about his project or anything, so I can't say anything really about it. But as a person, I met Richard and I thought he was a very nice guy. It just kind of made me think of like just how mean the internet could be for basically no reason. But shout out to Max for that super chat. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for being here in the chat. I really appreciate you, man. Yeah, shout out, man. I appreciate you. Justin Kraft, congratulations, brother. Next winner. What are we up to? 30 left. All right, let's get it, baby. Reich Skull. Great work, man. I keep saying that trading and investing is easy and safe with the right help and guidance. That is absolutely right, man. Trading can be hard. Crypto Poyo, I will say this. We get a good rap. Like, we really don't get a lot of hate. If we do get hate, it's completely senseless. It's just like, hey, TA is stupid and doesn't work. It's like just random hate that has nothing to do with like really personal stuff. But it's just like, we get very little hate. I'm actually impressed with the little amount of hate that we get. Because we have such a good army of good people behind us. And that was my goal with this channel, was to build a good community of good people. Like, I don't care about the one view. If you come in here and you start acting like a garbage human being, we're kicking you out. I don't care. I don't need your view. I don't want your view if you're going to be a piece of garbage. That's why our chat's always lit with really cool people, because we only want good people, right? We want to build a great community. And obviously the bigger we get, the harder it gets to control that stuff. But we have the best community. It really is amazing. I even have other people saying like, man, how is your community so good? And it's because you guys are good people. We try to get good people in here. So shout out to the CandleMafia for literally being the best community on YouTube. And I mean that. Let's see. Sandwala says the backwards man wears his pants backwards. Sure. I guess so. Yeah, negative folks are outnumbered here. I feel like if a hater comes in here, everybody here is just like, yeah, cool, bro. No one cares. Get out of here. We don't like you, which is awesome. Act 1800, buy, sell, take profits. Thanks for the sauce. Spaghetti emoji. Shout out to Act 1800. I appreciate you for tuning in. Shout out to you, man. Get that free NFT in the Discord. Reach out to the mods. Next winner. Thank you for watching, brother. Crypto Poyo says, good. I was about to say, man, I don't want to know anybody who hates on you because of the energy you bring. Yeah, we do well, man. I like Crypto Poyo. You're in here. You're a good dude, because that's kind of what we like to try to attract. We try to attract. Looney says, CandleMafia, salut. What's up, Looney? Thank you for being here, brother. All right, let's see. Relaxing Reality Escape says, awesome video, Frankie. Thanks for the info, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Keeping it real. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind comment. Thank you for watching the content. Get your free NFT. Congratulations. I'm happy to give it to you, man. even on these comments, I don't think we've ever pulled up a hate comment. We've had scam comments, but I'm surprised there's no hate comments here. Trevor Whitmill, congratulations. Always great content coming out of this channel. Love your content and look forward to your insights here and in the Discord. Shout out to Trevor. I'll see you in the Discord, brother. Congratulations on the NFT, and get in that Discord to get your free NFT, brother. Thank you for watching. Next winner. What are we up to now? Okay, so we need... Okay. Jared Palmer, congratulations. Your TA is top-notch trading simplified by Frankie the Candle King. Let's go, Jared. I appreciate that, Jared. I know a Palmer or two in my life. I wonder if you're related to them. Thank you for watching, man, and get your free NFT in the Discord. Reach out to the mods. They'll help you out. Download a Nami wallet and send us your address, and we'll give you the NFT. Not your seed phrase, your address. We'll never ask you for your seed phrase. Next winner. Let's see. YouTube needs a like button on comments on chat. Yeah, I know, right? That'd be cool if you could react to your chats. Let's go, Mac. I see you, Mac. Connor Anderson, welcome back. It's because Frankie is a good person, and he won't admit that because he's a good person. Connor Anderson, shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Reds ripping FPV. Shout out. Ooh, this guy flies FPV drones. That's cool. Nice vid. Keep it up. Hey, shout out to Reds ripping FPV. Hey, bro, go to the off topic on the Discord and send us some video of you FPV flying that drone, flying that FPV drone. Super cool. Shout out to you. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free NFT. Appreciate you watching, man. Thank you for the nice comment. Next winner. How many do we have? All right, 24 left. Okay. Deman, great vid. Love it. Shout out to Deman. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you for showing some support with the kind comment. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get you NFT, my man. Thank you very much. Here we go. Next winner. Are you going to stop me when we get halfway through? Is this halfway through? Edgar. Shout out to Edgar. Awesome content, Frankie. Thank you for the tips. You rock. No, Edgar, you rock. I do not rock. You do. But thank you for watching the channel and showing support, man. You earned this free NFT by helping us keep the channel going, by showing support. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. One more? Okay, this is going to be the last winner for today, guys, because I do see that 73% of you guys want to do the Monday giveaway where we will give three lucky people, a little bit of crypto, right? I think it's cool. We've been giving away NFTs a lot, and instead of just keep giving away the same NFTs, or even if they're different NFTs, I think it'd be cool to, maybe each person gets a little XRP, or each person gets a little Cardano, or maybe on Monday, I'll give you guys a poll, and you guys let me know which coins you would want, which crypto you would want, and then we'll dish them out. We'll call 3 more winners on Monday. So one more. Here we go. Congratulations, Edgar. Thank you for watching. Here we go. Come on, baby. Ronnie 6, are you in here right now? Show yourself if you are. He just says thank you. Shout out to Ronnie. No problem. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your NFT. Mrs. Candles just threw the pen. She's done. She's out. Friday night begins for her. Work is over. Plus, I mean, she's got a garbage boss anyway. I mean, who wants Mr. Candles as her boss? I'm just kidding. Everybody knows she's the boss. But anyway, guys, congratulations to all the NFT winners. I appreciate all of you guys. Rob the Crypto Snob putting the directions to get those free NFTs in the chat. I appreciate that, man. You are awesome. You help us out so much, and I appreciate all the mods. 376 people still in here. Smash that like button on your way out if you don't mind, and help push out this content to the rest of YouTube. But I really appreciate, Crypto Matt says, I really appreciate what you do. You really help us with learning, and you are super entertaining to listen to. Hey, Crypto Matt, you're the man. I appreciate that. Lane Hughes says, haha, in the doghouse tonight for that, Frank. Haha, yeah, I'm sleeping in the shed tonight, guys. Got ahead of myself. I'm all hyped up on stream. I think I'm cool, and then I forget that I actually have a handler. I'm just kidding, guys. She gives me a little bit of country. She gives me a little bit of freedom. Keep the boss happy, Frankie. Absolutely. You guys know it. With all that being said, guys, that's all I got for today's stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. This was a great stream for Friday. Gave away a bunch of good stuff. I think we gave you a lot of good information. So you got the levels for Bitcoin, guys. Pray for Bitcoin. Just give you a quick update. I'm not going to pull my screen up, but I will let you know. Bitcoin currently coming in at 24,383, breaking in to that. Why does this happen to me? Why does my... Okay, there we go. Breaking into that purple box, guys. Next level I am watching for a potential rejection is going to be about 24,870. So watch that. And then after that, it's going to be attacking that purple box for to fight into that low volume gap and hopefully get this big rip up to 28K. Have a moment of silence for my missed Solana trade. But with that being said, guys, I think that's all I got for today's stream. Monday, I believe we will be back in the studio. Yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Be safe this weekend. I'll be popping in and out of the Discord. And with all that being said, that's all I got. I'll see you guys next time. Same place, same time, 5:45 Eastern Standard Time. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. Whoa, on me, you know what I want and only. All them other ones is phony, moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure on me. I ain't never getting cold feet, straight to where I'm gon' be. I got no time to debate. I put my reps in like every day. I keep it moving, I don't like the way. I just keep adding these wins to the play. I ain't worried about a setback. With a loss, I'ma get back. Going up on a jetpack. All the haters, you can sit back. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. Whoa, on me, you know what I want and only. All them other ones is phony, moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure.
I was muted the first time. Sorry, guys. Bing bong.
You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. Whoa, on me, you know what I want and only. All them other ones is phony, moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure on me. I ain't never getting cold feet, straight to where I'm gon' be. I got no time to debate. I put my reps in like every day. I keep it moving, I don't like the way. I just keep adding these wins to the play. I ain't worried about a setback. With a loss, I'ma get back. Going up on a jetpack. All the haters, you can sit back. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back.